Hi, everybody. I'm putting the link in the stream details because, yeah, I'm inside tonight. It's too cold out there. It's too damn cold to be going out there and that. Can't figure out the heater yet either, so that's probably another reason I'm here. I'm actually waiting on Debbie, I think. I don't think you're that loud. I can have people tell me if you're too loud in just a minute. I am trying to find out. Where Debbie is. I said you all instead of y'all. I put a U in front of it. What in the... Oh, I can add background music? Wow. Okay, let me get out of this because I need to find the chat. I know there's a chat in this new... They redid freaking Restream. And I'm trying to figure it all out. And I cannot figure it all out. I don't know. I understand so much more. It's because she's supposed to be in here, but I don't know where she's coming. What is this? Oh, cool. I like that. Okay. So I just sent out a link into the update folder for anybody that wants to come on. But we're going to be doing, talking about different types of hauntings and what you guys experience, what we've experienced, what we thought that word about it. I'm inside tonight because it's too damn cold outside. And I'm not seeing anybody. Just go with the technical difficulties. Changes I made may not be saved. Why wouldn't you say? But in here, it's not downloaded. But it's but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to tell me the chat, and I can't find the. Oh, there it is, right in front of my fucking face. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. And there's the comments. I don't know if y'all can see them. Nobody said anything yet. But there's the comments. All right. So now I'm just waiting on Debbie and whoever else wants to come on and talk about different kind of hauntings. The different kind of hauntings that there are. I mean, there's so many different kind of hauntings. My husband's playing a video game. If y'all hear stuff going on in the background, that's his fault, not mine. I'll blame him. I blame him for everything. Actually, no, I don't. I don't blame him for everything. But Okay. So I want to know what you guys think of the different types of hauntings and what your favorite hauntings are. Um, I like mostly the intelligent spirits that talk, that respond to you, and you can have an actual conversation with it. I was watching a team on YouTube the other day, and they were having an actual conversation with this spirit, and it would respond to them through a device they had where it would beep and light up, and they were telling it jokes, and it was like, hey, do you like that joke? Did you like that one? And they would respond with the blinking of the light and the noise. It was actually pretty interesting. Um, let's see what this one says. I want to see what a lot of people call these, because there's some that say 4 different types, 5 different types. There's a lot of different opinions on these, and there's never an expert, because this shit, you just can't be an expert in it yet. Where is my restream? Oh my god, I lost it. Okay, there it is. Let's bring this up. Hey Renee, how are you? I'm actually trying to go over some of the different types of hauntings that we have. That are out there. I can't talk tonight. And I think our internet is like really sucking right now. Because, well, I say that, but you know how our phones, whenever we're trying to talk on the phones and everything, it does weird shit? Yeah. Well, it's doing that with my phone right now. But it's streaming fine. Hi, Melody. How are you? Okay, I gotta wipe my nose. I'm so sorry. Uh, it was sniffling, and I didn't want to sniffle the whole time. Okay, and I just sniffled again. I'm sorry. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I hope y'all have your drinks or whatever you're drinking. I'm inside tonight because it's too damn cold. Hi, Greg. How are you? Oh, there's somebody that can talk about different types of hauntings too. Melody and Greg. Renee. I'm sure Renee can come up with something. I am doing fantabulous. I'd be doing better if my drink is not spilling all over my keyboard. Ugh. For those of you watching, I'm inside. I know the lighting is a lot different, but I'm inside because it's too damn cold outside for my studio. Melody's been in my studio before, and she knows how cold it can be in there. But I wanted to talk about the different types of hauntings. I know, like I had said before with Renee was up there, I don't know if you guys heard it, but there's a lot of different teams that believe there's probably 20 or 30 different types of hauntings. I know this one team believes there's 4 types of hauntings, and there's another team that believes there's 5 types of hauntings. Also different kinds of spirits and entities and what have you. And that's fine. A lot of people have experienced this kind of stuff, so they've seen it. They know what's going on. I don't like the poltergeist, for instance, poltergeist hauntings. A lot of people believe that the poltergeist hauntings are malevolent or evil, or there's just bad juju. And I don't necessarily believe that, because a poltergeist haunting can be anything that moves something, right? I mean, what are your thoughts on it? Me, it could be possibly anything that can move something. Oh God, Melody, I know. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling a moment, but it was 10 degrees last night. It was crazy. Dark shadows. Yeah, there's dark shadows. I'm seeing family ghost members ghosts after they have died at their funeral. Oh, wow. Is it just family that you see, Renee? 9 degrees? I'm so glad I didn't have to go to the building for work today. It was cold enough yesterday. It was crazy cold yesterday. I felt like my fingers were going to fall off when I got to work. Aussie Summer, how are you doing, Robert? Hey, Debbie, you gonna come on? Also, back in 1978, San Francisco, 12 years old. Holy shit. No way. In San Francisco? She sees him through her dreams? And I know you mentioned Dark Shadows, Greg. If you guys have not seen The Attached, y'all should go watch The Attached. It has some awesome stuff in it. Those are some really good stories and documentaries. You missed that part. Okay, let me post it in here. Maybe it'll... Oh my god. That freaking game. He's playing Diablo 3, and that fucking game has, like, fireballs coming down, right? Now, the corner of my eye, I just saw something just streak past, and I look over there real fast, and it's the stupid fucking fireballs. Damn it, Justin.
What are you talking about? Fireballs are cool.
Fireballs are cool, but damn, I thought I saw something. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's saying that it can't post messages it can't post messages to some channels. So, yes, Greg is in it. He is in The Attached. Sorry, I scrolled there for a moment. Can you see that, Debbie? Did that post to Facebook? Oh, and I got my shot glasses. I don't have my moonshine, though. I'll have to get Justin to get me my moonshine out of the refrigerator. Nope. Okay, let me send it to you through Facebook. 1 second. Oh, what's you breaking over there?
My toes.
Your toes? Thank you.
It's necessary.
Do you want a shot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hold this, and I will give a big one in just a second. I'm posting that. There we go. He's got the moonshine. The moonshine. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Hand me your shot glass and the tequila rose. Huh?
You're making this complicated.
I'm making it
I
complicated.
think so, yeah.
Why? Do you not want a mixed one? You just want one?
No,
you just want the moonshine.
No, I don't care. You're just like, hand me this and this and this.
Just hand it to me. Why are you fussing? All right. I'm waiting on Debbie. And anybody else that wants to join the video.
Nobody.
But, well, Greg was just talking about how his daughter sees dead people in her dreams. There is a saying about that kind of stuff, and that they're really visiting her in her dreams. So, are they family or friends, or what are you doing? No, you don't want to show that one.
Yeah. Well, no, the Geeks.
Yeah, you show the Geeks one. That's an old one.
Oops, I did it to one side.
Okay, here's yours.
Spill.
I didn't spill it. I almost did, though.
Spill.
Oh, there she is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chink.
Chink. Yeah, just got your fingers.
Haha.
That's some good stuff. Woo! A little strong now.
Not strong enough.
Not strong enough. Why is your camera so damn lit? How do I make mine smaller? Can we do this? Ah, there we go. And why can't I hear you? It ain't me. It's your mic. You gotta fix your mic. No, just random people on how they actually died. Really? So could she, like, how old is your daughter, if you don't mind me asking? And no, I still cannot hear you. Oh. Is the sound not wanting to work? Let me see. Oh, I just maximized you. Did you hit oh, you're on your phone. How do you, I think it might be closer to the bottom of the video feed. The settings. And then audio. You should be able to. Well, let me get my phone and let me see. See if there's something I need to figure out so I can tell people how to do it. No, it's not the doggy. Nope, it's not the sheep either.
Sheep?
Sheep.
Sheep?
Sheep.
Sheep, sheep,
It's a sheep. All right, there it is. Okay. Oh, no. You need it. Shush yourself. Let's see. There's the link. That is not the link.
In the description below.
It just says like the comment.
Like and comment.
And she left. She went bye-bye.
Who?
Oh, she's 23. Debbie did.
Oh, Debbie's not.
So could police departments maybe, I don't know. Is it, I know it's random because it's when she dreams, but, oh, give me just a second. There's the link again. See if that'll help. I, for some reason, cannot click the link. I don't know why. I guess because it's my page. I don't know. Or maybe I can, and I'm just, nope. It's not letting me click it because it's mine. Hang on. Where'd it go? What is up? How you doing, Robert?
Hi.
Hi.
There we go. That's better.
Okay. How are you?
Yeah,
I was just asking Greg about his daughter and her dreams. Up there she is. There's Debbie.
I'm gonna try and read stuff in the corner.
Nope.
There's Debbie.
I can't hear her though. Oh, and I was trying to get on my phone to see, but oh, you know what, Justin, let me borrow your phone. Why he hacks over there like he's dying. He's
You don't
dying.
know that I'm not.
You have to go through it through your browser though, don't you?
What?
Okay, yeah, I see. I'm trying. Oh, everybody's having to leave and come back.
Alright, that should be better.
Oh,
Now on 5G.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why Debbie's not. Oh my gosh, that is so bright. That is, wow. What the hell is that? Is that something you downloaded?
No.
He's playing Diablo 3, and there's a rainbow and butterfly and trees and grassy knolls and stuff like that. It's weird.
Teddy bears and unicorns.
Unicorn. Okay, there. Let me see what I can figure out here. All right, get into Restream. Studio.restream.io would like to access the microphone and camera. Allow. Enter your name. My name is Slim Shady. Join stream. Okay. Oh gosh, no. Hang on, sorry.
Echo.
Right? Okay, so, well, mine works.
Yeah.
Did you click for both? Okay, let me turn this off. Ooh. All right. Whenever you came on, Debbie, did you click for both? Or allow? I'm pretty sure you did because you allowed your camera.
I didn't quite catch that.
No,
Could
I'm
you
not
please
talking to
repeat
you,
it?
Siri.
I think she's paused.
I think
or
she's frozen.
Oh no.
Well, let's turn her off for a moment. Let's see. The movie attached just won the Spotlight film. Yes, I saw that. That was pretty awesome. Oh, well, let's remove that one and add this one. Okay. Nope, let's not.
Okay.
But yeah, Greg was in the movie called Attached, and that is a friend of ours, Christopher and Philip Booth's
Yep.
movie. It was so good. I watched the whole thing, and it was just so good. But
Okay.
your daughter, you said she could see people in dreams, Greg. She sees dead people in dreams, and they tell her how they died. So does she go to the family, or does she find out? I'm pretty sure she finds out what their name is. That's a very interesting. I've had my cousin come to me in my dreams, but he was grown. Yeah. Oh wow, that is so cool. And you've seen shadow people. Well, Robert here is a medium. What do you call yourself? Because I know there's a lot of differences in the medium, psychic. We were talking about that last week.
I don't really call myself anything really. I can just pick them up every now and then. So yeah, I don't classify myself as a medium. I just have the ability to see them every now and then. So yeah.
Oh wow, that is so cool. I would love to see them. All right, Debbie, we got to get
Hello,
your mic
Debbie.
working. We got to get. Oh, she's wearing a headset.
Just one. If this thing here has a button on it saying mute, it might be that. Up on where up there.
I'm gonna laugh. No.
No. Okay. Just a thought.
I was gonna say I'm gonna laugh if that was it because she knows better.
Because some of them do. Like this hasn't. This has just got a volume control up and down, but
mine has one on the earpiece, but I'm using
Yeah.
my studio mic. I brought my studio mic in. Is that your
plugged in properly?
all the way?
All the way, yeah. Is it muted on the computer or phone? If you're on the phone, it could.
Looks like she's on her phone.
Volume's up. Volume's up. Okay, I don't know then.
What headphones are you using? Oh, you took it out. Are they just regular headphones, like the?
Looks like it.
Well, did you try it without the headphones? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got a Samsung, don't you? Yep. Can you go into the settings? If you look below the video, Should be. I think there's one for the mobile. I'm not sure. That's a very good. Man, I need to know this stuff before I come on here so I can tell everybody, hey, okay, this is what your problem is. This is what you need to do. I'm such a bad host. I'm horrible. Okay. If you go on there and you see that before you go on, the settings are right there. Right there.
Over a bit.
Was it right there?
Other way. You can't see it in your picture.
Ugh. Oh. Yeah.
There.
Right there.
Right beside the video and the audio.
Yeah.
It looks like a little honeycomb type thing or a wheel. Cog.
And you go in there and it just went to shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. She wants to talk to me all the time. It's like, dude. All right. You just hit cancel on that one. Go into your settings, audio, and it'll say default. If you have your headset in, you should be able to click the trying to get it to where it'll you should be able to click the headset portion on the default side. I don't even think she's probably watching, but
Probably.
but yeah, you should do I have a earpiece here, so let me see if I can plug that in and see what it does. If I can find the end of it. Holy cow, this thing is long.
That's what she said.
You sound like my husband. Did you just say that too?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have an iPhone. I can't do it on
You
yours.
have the battery.
Do I have the battery what?
Like the little battery plug-in thing over there.
This?
No, like for the mobile phone battery, the extra battery, the extra charging battery.
Oh, the thingamabob. This?
This is the
The
battery.
charging pad.
It's a he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it for the? Oh, you probably might need the
I have a cable.
The cable for the. Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna charge
I'm gonna
the
charge
darn controller with it, aren't you? Smart. I can't say anything bad about that. Hi, Kelly.
I smart.
You're schmert. All right.
Well,
Melody.
as long as those grassy knolls don't have a book depository across from them, you should be fine.
He's actually out of the grassy knolls. That really didn't last long.
Oh,
Kind of disappointing.
yeah.
Why didn't it last long? Was there little teddy bears there too? Did I miss the teddy bears? Justin, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I had to go back. My was full. I got so many things.
Oh, you got so many things you had to go drop some off, and then are you
also,
going back?
Also, it's called
Whimsydale.
Whimsydale.
Oh my god.
Alrighty then.
Murder teddy bears and unicorns.
Well, we know that place is haunted. Whimsydale. Oh god, yeah, it's haunted.
Actually.
Oh, I can show you guys. Don't mind the mess. We were moving. Here, let me show you guys what my husband is playing. Oh god, it's so bright. Look at that, it's so bright.
So you're not in the shack today?
Yeah, you can't even see it. It's too bright. It is really like so bright. All you see is colors, auras.
Can I see the same things in the bottom corners?
Yeah, you see the whoop.
Whoa.
They can't see the table. Hush your mouth. Oh. No, it dropped onto my table. I see my table. Okay. I think that's better. I'm trying to get my daughter to get on here to talk. Oh, that would be awesome. Now, Greg, what kind of hauntings have you experienced? I know you've experienced a shadow. Have you experienced the residual? I'm sure you have. The residual and the poltergeist. I've never had a poltergeist. Unless you count the door closing behind me. Because, like I said earlier, I don't really consider a poltergeist being an evil being. I just consider a poltergeist being something that can actually touch things and move things. And let's see. I don't know. Did something happen to the live YouTube show? Is the live YouTube show not on? Oh my gosh, there's captions on my thing. Wow, that's weird. Did I lose everybody? I did. I lost Robert. Oh, you've had doors open. Oh, wow. Those are the ones, especially when you catch them. I love it. I absolutely love it. Because when you actually catch it on camera, it's just amazing. Okay. Apparently, I lost the YouTube. Radios turn on by themselves. Oh, that would be awesome. I need to get you on my show, Greg. You definitely need to come on to my show. I lost everybody. Kelly said that the YouTube crashed. I don't know why. I do like the new Restreams chat overlay, though. It keeps me from having to use the OBS and put it behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like over here onto the side. And it takes the images, and I can have like 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I can have 6 people on my stream at once. It's pretty cool. The radio. Oh, you know what I love the most? I love those portal boxes where they don't have the static and you can actually hear the voices coming through. Those are awesome. Now, those are something I would love to actually have myself. And my mic is just like tilting back there like it's trying to take a nap. Let me see if I can. All right. Chat. I can do it right here now. It's pretty awesome. I love it. I love it. I also know the residuals ones are pretty interesting as well, because I was talking to a guest last night during an interview, and they were talking about how they were getting a basketball game, and it was interesting to hear about the residual hauntings where you can actually hear stuff happening and going on. See, I tried everything and it just won't give in. It might work. Aww. Oh, hang on just a second. There we go. All right. We are able to see things as we sleep because we can bypass the conscious mind. Yep. We're trying to figure out why Debbie's mic ain't working. She tried it without a headset. She tried it with a headset. She's gone into settings.
Does she have the gain on the mic set up?
Well, she's on her phone. Don't know what the heck is going on.
App make sure that it's.
Oh. No, I think she's just clicking the link and going from there.
Okay.
I don't know either. I'm lost. I'm lost and confused. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I got topics, hauntings. So, oh my gosh. This is Christmas overlays. Why is there Christmas overlays? Oh, I guess it's just snow. Well, that's Christmas.
It's not that far past Christmas.
Huh?
It's not that far past Christmas.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I can add my own overlay. Cool. There's video clips. There's like countdowns and stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh no, what did I do?
You destroyed it.
I did. It's frozen. Oh no, it's frozen for real. Oh no, page unresponsive. What did I do?
Everything.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to restream my restream. I'm gonna have to restream the restream.
Sweet, it's working.
Oh no.
Like it, share.
You know, I went and doubted if it's our internet connection.
Could be.
No, don't say that. I was kind of wondering why it went from 5 to 0.
No, I just wanted to charge it.
Well, it's over there charging.
I said you can unplug it now.
Huh?
You can unplug it now.
I can unplug it? Okay, thank you.
It's charged.
Yeah, it poofed for a moment. I don't know why. It went, bye, Felicia. Huh?
Is it good internet?
Yeah. And Debbie, I don't know why Debbie's mic ain't working. I could. We got some chill music going on, y'all. I don't know if I like that. Let me lower that a little bit. There we go. I don't know. I need something creepier. And Debbie's frozen again.
Sorry.
All right. We need something to go with our theme. So we need like. Why can't I hear this before I put it up? No. No. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Ambient. Let's do this. Here we go. Maybe. But, Melody, we know about some of your hauntings. So what kind of hauntings do you think are out there? I'm going to go ahead and go over a little bit of the hauntings that I found from other peeps and other groups of people that are out there, investigative teams. This one's actually talking about the type of ghosts, but we're not going to go over the type of ghosts. We're going to talk about okay, this paranormal group talks about the 4 types of hauntings. Let me see who that is. Oh, it's Debbie again. Oh! Well, I thought I could. I heard you rustling. We're trying so hard to get her on here.
Look.
I don't know why it's not working.
The spirit bomb now shoots out little spirits.
Her spirit, the spirit that's hanging out over there. Oh, your spirit.
Bomb now shoots out spirits from my head, from the head too.
This is crazy, Debbie.
She is going to be.
I know. It's just weird that you got spirits coming all out of you.
I know. That's what I just said. She has spirits.
That's crazy.
She's gonna be wrecked.
It's just not wanting to work.
So
weird. And what kind of phone do you have? Samsung? Is it a 10 or a... It's just like mine. Huh. Wonder why. Now, whenever you went in, you could click it and it pulled up the Restream? Or are you using the Restream app? Oh, you just went into... That is really weird. I'm going to have to lower this music, though. It's kind of loud, and it's still, like, on 12. It's just, like, crazy. Okay. Let me see if the app is any different. Have you tried to download the app and see if the app... Oh, there's Robert again. Maybe download the app and see if the app would work? Yeah? Let's try that. Try downloading the app. Alright. So Debbie's going to try to download the app. Oh, you sent a video of the door opening? Oh, hang on. Let me make this smaller. And then... Go to Facebook. Okay. Oh. Hang on just a second, y'all, and I'll show you guys in just a minute. And you could totally see there was nobody behind that door. No shadow or anything. Wow. And who all was in the home with you at the time? Oh. Oh, gosh, that was just the other day. And is this at your home? Oh my gosh. Wait. Sorry, I'm gonna be getting close to the camera, y'all. Just give me a minute. I'm looking. Are you talking about the little flash before it opened? Oh, you are smart. You are a smart investigator, putting cameras on both sides of the darn... Yes.
You might be doing the same thing.
Oh, I can hear you. Ah,
well, that's good. I had to actually read. So, because it kept feed here.
You had to do what now? I'm sorry.
Had to restart.
Ah,
Hopefully it'll stay on a lot longer now.
crossing my fingers. Okay. Let me see how, because I'm used to OBS and showing stuff off OBS. So I'm going to try to share my screen. And see if I can. Okay. Window. Facebook. Perfect. Okay. There's my screen. Let me. This is one side. It'd probably be better if I made it in full. Hang on. Let me make this bigger. There we go. Is it bigger? Because I can't. Oh, okay. All right. Let me play it. Now that's one side of the door. Play it all the way through. All right. And then this is the other side of the door. Oh my god. And it's not like one of those doors that's kind of loose or anything. So if you close the front door, the wind through the house will just open it up. Wow. Oh. Debbie, say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes!
I don't know what the hell I did, but same shit I've been doing.
Okay.
At least for now, anyway.
You gotta check out this room that Greg sent me. It's his house, his daughter's room. Let me go full again. Wait, somebody else? Oh.
It's just me again.
Okay. No, you're it's just
Kick me out again.
Margaret.
Hello, Debbie.
Hello.
Okay. Let me make this bigger so you can see it, Debbie. All right, can you see it?
Yep.
Watch. This is one side of the door. And then this. You know, I didn't even have the sound on. You hear it go. You hear it open. No shadow or anything. Oh, wow. I like that outfit. I just squirreled. Sorry. All right. Now, here is the other side of the room. Hang on. Stop playing automatically, damn it. I'm doing something. All right. It sounds like somebody twisted the darn doorknob.
Uh-huh.
And opened it.
Huh.
That is flipping crazy.
That's crazy.
I was like, yeah, you're smart. Getting on both sides of the door at the same time.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, my grandma's house, she had a door that led out to her back porch.
Uh-huh.
And
We lost
it would open. It would open by itself. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And my brothers, my older brothers, they would always say it was my grandpa, which it was, but they always thought it was so neat. So whenever their friends would come over, they'd be like, "Grandpa, open the door," and the door would open.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well, you
it's
know
pretty
what?
wild.
Okay, so she won't sleep up there. Is it like malevolent? Oh, not I keep wanting to say Maleficent.
Malevolent.
No!
Malevolent.
Malevolent. It's not Maleficent. We all know that. Oh, my. Just because we want it to be.
Right.
But I'd sleep up there. I'd sleep up there in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome to see. I mean, we
That would be
even went
cool.
to a location where I asked the entity to scratch me. I mean, I asked it to scratch me so we could see it because it already scratched me before to get my attention. And then I asked it, you know what? I have got to find that footage because that was, I mean, you could just
Yep.
see it forming and you couldn't, there was nothing there.
Yeah. We
Would
have
be
pictures
scary to
somewhere.
yeah, it would. We do. I gotta find it. It's got to be in those files. I got the
Oh yeah.
files here on the computer, so I'll just have to go through them. I'm going to be posting all of everything that we have onto Patreon, so people can go through and catch any evidence that maybe we didn't find.
Yeah.
But I thought that would be an interesting thing to do because a lot of people like to watch and not go.
Yeah.
So I think I'll do that and get the tequila rose and get me another shot. Dustin, you want another shot? She heard you and started laughing.
He's like, Tell Justin he needs to follow Bobby on Twitch. And so does Warren.
Yeah, you need to follow Bobby on Twitch.
Oh yeah, Bobby.
Yeah.
He's almost there.
Do you want one? Are you dying?
I'm not died yet.
It sounds like you're trying to die over there. How about not?
Right.
Debbie knows I've never followed anyone on Twitch before in my entire life.
He doesn't even follow me on Twitch.
Tell him, come on.
So Bobby should feel
special.
especially special that he's going to be.
I will let him know that
take my Twitch.
His Twitch
subscription
virginity. He's gonna pop his Twitch cherry.
I will let him know that he is super special.
Cheers.
Good cheers. Cheers to you too.
You too.
Hot damn.
Hot damn. But that's some good tequila rose. The internet is being a butthead here. Greg, tell it this is no longer your house, you leave. You know, I bet if we probably got a video going on over at Greg's, Robert could possibly, maybe, perchance, possibly. Oh, we got more video, guys. Hang on a second.
Ooh.
This is pretty awesome. Anybody that's got a video and everything, you want to share it, you're more than welcome to come on. We'll share it. Let's see. Share screen. I do kind of like the way the Restream has redone their stuff, though. I'm gonna have to give them some kudos on this. Let's see. Oh, by the way, on that first video with the night vision, did you see the orb? Did you see it flash up there? I'll have to show it to you again, see if you can see it. Oh, you know what? It always starts playing, and I always forget to turn the sound on. All right, let me turn off the ambient music. Okay. Make you bigger. All right, sound is on.
I can't carry anymore.
Dale's full of presents.
I cannot do that here.
Oh my God. What? That was the radio turning on. And what a song. All right. It says, just in a little bit of the door, I was getting a crotchety old lady not wanting to be disturbed. One pix there is supposed to be a shadow. You will hear a click. Oh. Make this screen bigger. Like right there.
Hmm.
Is that where you see it, Deb? Or maybe right here.
Yeah, right there.
Ah.
Huh.
Okay. Now this one. Did you see it?
No, I looked away. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. Because I can't see anybody right now. All right. You ready?
Yep.
It like flashed on there and came off.
Uh
Kind of like a flashlight turning on,
huh.
turning off.
That's wild.
Isn't it? That's crazy. Oh, here you will hear a click and the CD will start playing. Yep. You heard the click, right? Before the CD started playing?
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. Full screen.
Hmm.
Wow.
That's wild.
And the song. It's like they're saying, bye bye. Bye, Felicia. Leave my house.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. Let me get off here real quick. Everybody's seeing my Facebook. My book of faces. Y'all are seeing my book of faces. I probably should be in the actual messenger thing, but I got a lot of people over there that probably don't want to be shouted out yet. All right. Man, that's pretty awesome.
That is cool. Did we lose Robert again?
I think we lost him on the video because his video is not working too well.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean his internet.
I'm surprised mine is. The last couple of days.
I know the last couple of days has been weird,
Yeah. It's been dragging really bad
right?
and cutting in and out. I'm just like,
Yeah,
don't tease me. If you're going to lose connection, just do it. I didn't want to work today anyway.
right. Girl, I had to go in yesterday.
Oh, why?
I had to do an update on the laptop. Oh, and I had to change my shift.
Did you?
We compromised. We came to a compromise. I work Monday through Wednesday 9 to 5 and Thursday and Friday 7 to 3.
Oh, that's crap.
Yeah.
I'd have told him, sorry, buddy, you're just ass out.
Right. I'm too
That's
nice. I'm
me,
too
but
damn nice. Unless you piss me off to the point that I'm not too damn nice anymore. But,
I think I stay in that perpetual mood, so.
oh, you sent another one. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that coat moved. Hang on. Let me
Yeah,
get
we
this
were.
back over here. Go
I
ahead.
was talking to my niece today, and she asked me about Amy, Jaden's mom,
Mm-hmm.
if I had talked to her lately, and I said, "Oh yeah." And she wanted to know how she's doing. I said, "Oh, she's got COVID." And she said, "Oh no!" And so we were talking, and she said, "Have you had it?" And I said, "No." And I said, "I don't know how I've been so lucky, but I have not had it." And she said, "Girl, I know how you've been lucky. It comes by your house and says, we ain't fucking with her." I was like,
Oh,
"Damn, guys."
Oh my god.
I
My
know I can
favorite
be
theory.
mean, but Jesus.
All right, so Greg says this last one is another door opening and the light in the other room was off, but it was turned on for some reason.
Hmm.
It's not antisocial, it's the fact you don't like anyone.
I like some people.
I hope she likes me. All right, big screen. Let's see.
Hmm.
Man, they like opening up that door.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, I don't want the door closed. I want it open and you're going to keep it open. Do you understand?
Right. This door stays
It's
open,
open.
people.
Damn it. Wow, Greg, you got some stuff going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. So where does your daughter sleep if she doesn't sleep in that room? Fire hazard. Yeah. What's the fire hazard? The clothes on the door, or confused? Just a little wee bit confused on that part. So what type of haunting do you think this is, Debbie? You think, because you heard me earlier what I thought about poltergeist, right?
I didn't hear that.
Okay, so you know how a lot of people, when they think poltergeist, they think automatic evil.
Yeah,
I don't
but
look
it's
at
not.
poltergeist that way. I look at it as like it's an entity that can touch and move things.
Exactly.
But like that one right there, I think is a poltergeist.
Yeah.
But of course, a lot of people are going to have their own opinion on it. They can, and they can. That's their right. It's still a free country. But I know there's a lot of other teams that talk about the different kind of hauntings and different type of spirits.
Yeah. Well, and there's, I don't know what you would really specify it. The way Dustin put it was a creature, but it's like a trickster. It likes to cause chaos and mess with you, basically. That's what we think is in Jaden's house, is something that likes to just cause constant chaos.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Robert's talking about the room. Can you read it?
No, it's too
Okay.
tiny.
It says, Ghosty is making sure the girl can get out of there. Get out if there's something wrong in the room. I'm getting a bigger, badder feeling that the woman is trying to keep under control. A negative entity.
Yeah.
And he's asking you what you think.
Well, the video with the closet in it, there's something about that closet I didn't like. I can't really say, oh, there's something bad in there, but just the vibe that I got off of that closet. So, yeah, I definitely agree with him. It could be something, as they put it, a crotchety old grandma. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely something in there. So she's not liking the girl being in there.
So how long have y'all lived there, Greg? He's always coming up with some awesome stuff to show. Man, I'm going to have to get him on my show. But Melody also has had a lot of stuff happen, and Melody is a sensitive. Let me scroll down. Since 2012, and this has always been going on. Man, 2012 has been coming up a lot because yesterday when I was talking to the person that I was interviewing, which was Gavin and Paula Kelly, they started their group in 2012. I started my group in 2012.
Yeah.
He moved into his house in 2012. What is going on with 2012 right now? We had that, and he's had the house cleansed 3 times. That's 2012. What the heck?
Damn. Yep. Something about that year.
The mischievous thing in the house that you were mentioning. What house were you mentioning? Oh, your grandpa. I mean, not your grandpa, your dad.
My dad?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Your dad and how your brother would try to get people?
No, it was my grandpa.
Oh, your grandpa.
It was my grandpa. No, he wasn't. It wasn't negative. Not at my grandma's. It wasn't. Now my aunt's house. That's a whole. There was an old lady in there, and she did not like people being in that house. I woke up in the middle. I went and stayed all night with my aunt, and I woke up in the middle of the night with that woman in my face. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was 7 or 8, scared the living bejesus out of me. I made that woman get up in the middle of the night and take my ass home because it scared me that bad. I was like, nope, nope. So, yeah. But you would go in and sit down on the couch, and you could feel somebody sit down next to you. And then the next thing you know, you're getting pushed they want you off the couch. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I didn't spend a lot of time at her house.
Kind of don't blame me on that one.
Yeah. I was like, no, I don't think so.
Oh, wow. Now, Melanie said she heard them called gremlins. Oh, are you almost out?
Almost out of what? It's E.P.P. My last shot. I was going to stop and...
I thought I closed it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. No, okay. I did get it all over me, though. My dog. I got it all over Midna. She's gonna be like, what the hell, Mom?
Asheron's going to give her a nice bath later.
Right? Looking that up. She's licking it up. She's gonna be drunk. Did I get it on you?
I said like you.
She's joining me. She's joining me. Oh, she is licking it all up. I ain't lying. My dog is gonna be drunk. Minna, that's not good for you, baby. That's not.
Sure, it is, Mom.
Oh my God! I thought I closed it. Because I was saying I got some, and I was gonna shake it up. No, now it's all sticky. I'm all sticky. Ugh.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. It is sticky.
I'm all sticky. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh.
But that's okay, because I'm still set.
I have only had 2 shots and and half of an emmer and a sour.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I closed it. It's an honest accident.
I'm not gonna hurt too bad.
Nah. Can you get me a wet rag or wet napkin or something? Because my hands are really
and then I got the rest of my beer, so
I was gonna go get some more beer. I was gonna go get some beer, and Justin was like, "Yeah, we got tons of stuff in that refrigerator."
Well, I got some Modelo last night.
No, Robert, I'm not spilling alcohol, not at all.
No, not at all.
Not at all. No. Why would you think that?
She's not spilling it deliberately.
Not deliberately, no. No. It was an accidental spillage. So, hi, Ashy.
Yeah, I'll have to go get some more of this in the morning.
What is that?
The moonshine.
Oh, speaking of in the morning, I'm not going to be going down that way. We're going to go see Isaac tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You'll love that.
Yeah. We're going to drive 2 hours there, go eat some lunch, spend a couple hours there, and then drive home.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So Greg said we did get rid of one that made a lot of noises like pacing the floors. Melody said children aren't able to sense things. They haven't built up their disbelief, right?
Yep.
My daughter, speaking of children, my daughter has been watching paranormal investigations on YouTube, like the YouTube ones.
Cool.
And I'm sorry, yes, I'm licking my fingers to get the sticky off my.
It's okay. I've been licking mine. So.
And it tastes like the coffee. So, but Patty Negri was on there. And I told her, I said, well, I've had Patty Negri on my show, on the previous show before. And she goes, oh, you did? I was like, yeah, well, you know why she likes Patty? Because she heard me talk about how she saw the little boy and stuff out in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to see spirits. She wants to. And Justin's like, what are you doing to our daughter? Why are you getting her into this stuff? And
I am going to beat my husband.
I'm bringing it to a close. But Patty was on there and she goes, I want to meet Patty because
smart ass.
What did he say?
Sorry. John. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no, you're fine.
We those light bulbs I was telling you about that you can control by your phone?
Oh yeah.
We have one here in the I'm in our bedroom.
Fucking with you?
So he's got one in the lamp over here beside the bed, and I'm sitting here listening to you, and all of a sudden the light comes on, and then it goes off, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill him, and he comes in and goes, ooh, at me. So I told him he's a smart ass. Sorry, go ahead with your story.
You're fine. But she saw Patty Negri on there like a couple of times. And so I messaged Patty and asked her, girl, when am I going to be able to get you on my show? She goes, send me your calendar. So I sent her a calendar. She's coming on. I'll be interviewing her next month.
Cool.
And we're also hopefully going to be getting to know where she's going to some of the Paracons so we can try to meet up with her there.
Awesome.
I told her that Ari is a new fan of hers. And she said, oh, we'll tell your daughter I said hi.
Oh.
And so I told Ari, and Ari is like, she didn't know what to do. Yay. So.
And as far as what you're doing to your daughter, you are teaching her about the paranormal.
Yep.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Nope. I'm just crazy, though. Everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Nah.
Let's see. Trying to go back to where Greg said something. We sometimes hear things being dragged across the floor.
Oh, wow.
Robert said they were doing a Sheldon Cooper on you, Deb. My spot.
Yeah, they were.
Greg said, okay, here's my daughter. I don't see her. Where is she? Like she over there. Does she astral project? I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. She's more than welcome to come on here if she wants to and chit chat. We'll be happy to hear.
Yep.
I don't know if you heard me when I was talking to Greg about it, but she sees dead people in her dreams.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not cool to her, but.
Well, I thought it rather interesting that I saw my cousin in my dream.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds, I know a lot of people think it's crazy, but
yes, right.
When you are asleep, your subconscious is more open. So you're able to see a lot more things than you would when you're awake. And it's more so the older you get because you close yourself off to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, you also get some of those that are so against it that they're like, no, 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 that's you don't want to get involved with that. That's so you're just crazy. That's just no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it discourages you, and it keeps you from wanting to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I was told that all my life, that I was crazy. I wasn't seeing things or hearing things or feeling this or that or whatever. Yeah, my entire life I was told I was flipping nuts.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yep.
And now it's more acceptable today. I mean, you still got those people that call you nuts, and my
Oh,
parents
yeah.
be crazy, but
Yep.
oh, she said that when they first moved into the house, her and her dad saw a black shadow going upstairs. She first didn't believe. I first didn't believe in the paranormal. Oh, she didn't believe in the paranormal at first.
Oh, wow.
Ah, so what did you think it was? I mean, did you think it was it clear as day that it was a black shadow going up the stairs, or did you try to debunk it in your head? Let's see. Back then, you were a teenager. I don't know. I
So,
wouldn't think of stuff like that as a teenager. I think back then I was like, whatever, you know. It was
could have
just
been,
open the door.
yeah, opening the door to get her attention. Hey, we're here.
I don't think I have ever astral projected, and I hope to God I never do. Because I will get lost out there somewhere. Debbie will have to come over here because Justin would be freaking the fuck out and being like, you gotta find her. You gotta bring her ass back here because I have no idea where the fuck she is. And I'll be screaming at everybody trying to be like, Debbie! Give me back my body! Be like, I'm going to space and I can't stop it. Go get Elon Musk.
Come get me out of here.
Get me out of this plane. I don't want to be in it. Oh, you get a cord that attaches to your body. You know, that I could probably do. If it attaches to my body and I could just pull myself on back, hell yeah. I'm all for it. Let me see what that plane is all about. Girl, I think I poured like 2 shots out of this damn thing. What, Justin? What was I doing? I was trying to shake it. Yeah, you want one? Sure. She said, yes, it was a black shadow man. I full out saw his face. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Was he like, because me being the conspiracy theorist and the person I am, I've talked to Mike Ricksecker and I've talked to him about shadows and all that. I don't believe all shadows are bad, per se. I know a lot of people think shadow people are evil, and I know there are some evil ones out there. But my question to you is, was he mean, or was he just trying to get in your face and say, "Hey, I'm here"? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Debbie.
Cheers.
Oh, that's some strong coffee.
Right?
But it's so good.
And it's even better in your coffee.
Yes. Yes, it is. Robert says some shadows just don't have the oomph to show up fully.
Yeah.
You know, that's my thought on orbs. Orbs are the farts of the paranormal.
Yeah.
Because they don't have enough oomph to form a full astral body. They're just...
Well, like the thing that's in Jaden's house, she's told me, her and I sat and talked about it one night and I wrote everything down, but she's told me that it's a black shadow, but she can see his face. She knows he has a beard. She knows that his face is kind of a dark gray color and he has sunk in eyes. So, which really gets me because when Dustin was telling me what he's seen, it matched up. And I had never told him what she said.
You know, that's what I love about Dustin. He
Yeah.
is so on point.
Yeah.
Why isn't he on here? But he is so on point.
Right. So
Whenever I have the problem, I mean, it's like whenever I had that one incident where there was a demon in this person's house, and I had an old friend of mine come out and try to cleanse it. Well, she couldn't cleanse it. She couldn't get it clear. So I had just met Dustin. Oh, God. It's been so long ago, Debbie.
I know.
I want to say I had just met him 4 or 5 months before. And I called him and I was like, dude, is there any way you can come up here and help me out with this?
Yeah.
They have a demon in this house, or they believe there's a demon in this house, and they can't get out of it. They can't get rid of it. Of course,
Yep.
me, I didn't feel anything. I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, well, I'm not going to say, no, it's not. When he got up there, he
Yeah.
confirmed, yes, there's a demon here. And if something happens, I want you out of this house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. No. You know, I can't see anything. I can't feel anything.
That's a case of, no, man, I really want to be here. But then again, no, I don't.
Yeah. Well, I stayed.
the sensitive part of you, or the sensible part of you, is like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But
the investigator.
Is like, nah, dude, I'm staying.
I gotta see this bitch. I gotta see it. You ain't making me leave.
Exactly.
And then you're like, oh God, what's her name? Tyler Perry's character.
Medea.
You're like Medea running down the street. Oh, help me, Jesus! Oh, help me, Jesus!
Yep.
Okay, so she said, when you see your shadow in the sunlight, that was how the shadow man looked. I feel like he was protecting the house, showing who his boss. Yeah, there are some of those that do that. Like, oh, I'm here. Well, you know what? I'm living, so this is my house.
Yeah.
You no longer live, so.
And too, I mean, some spirits don't really realize, even years down the line, that they don't realize they are gone.
Yeah.
So I mean,
now, do you think those are the ones that are like residual, or do you think those are intelligent spirits, or just not all intelligent?
I think some of them are intelligent spirits. They just, whatever happened to them happened so quickly, or abruptly, they don't honestly realize that they're gone.
Right.
So, and as bad as it sounds, I mean, it has been said that when you die, you're confused. You don't know what's going on. You don't know, where you're at. So, I mean, they literally could be like, hey, this is my house. Why the fuck are you in it?
Right.
I mean, now with my dad, that is residual. I firmly believe that. I mean, I know that he comes and goes, but as far as the things that we see, I firmly believe that is residual. So,
yeah.
But
Melody believes shadow people are spirits who don't have the strength to manifest.
Could be.
Yeah. Robert said, orbs, the pre-shadows of the ghosts that want to say hi.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yep. He also said funky cold Medea when he was talking about Medea. So that's like the movie The Others with Nicole Kidman. Oh my gosh. That movie
Oh.
reminded me so much of The Sixth Sense with the way it was going on, because you think of one thing and then at the very end of the movie you're like,
Holy shit, that's not what I was thinking.
right? Those movies I love. I love those movies, especially when it's on the aspect of spirits.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is. She also said when I slept in my room, he would give dreams of him opening the door and would whisper my name. He didn't like me in my room. He would give me nightmares of walking upstairs as his shadow and opening the door. Then I'd wake up, the door is closed.
He doesn't, that's what, yeah. He doesn't like her in that room.
I wonder
So
why.
maybe that was his room. Could be.
Yeah, because not everybody wants the biggest room in the house.
Yeah.
I know.
So, I mean,
If Justin had his way, we'd be living in a small house.
yeah, well, you
He
know.
told me, he goes, do what?
John's the same way.
I'm going to tell the story. He wants us to sell the house when the kids are gone and get a RV and travel. And I said, I ain't going to be able to do that. We ain't going to be able to afford that mess. We keep in the house because the kids are going to visit us. Ugh.
And you never know when one of them may have to move back in for a minute.
You never know when one of them may have to move back in a minute. That's what they said.
He's like, oh,
You said they can sleep on the floor of the camper. Or we can take them to their brothers or their sister. No. We're keeping the house. We are not going to rent.
Split it into 2 rental properties.
Now, the only way we're going to rent this house out and split it into 2 rental properties is if we have a house built somewhere.
There you go.
We're going to have an RV.
No, we're not going to go traveling. The only way we're going to go traveling is by doing paranormal investigations. You going to go do paranormal investigations with me?
Sure. I'll travel. We'll travel around living off of the rental property.
And we'll do the paranormal investigations, and he'll go sightsee.
He'll go sightseeing. He'll be like, look at what you're missing. I'm like, well, if you would have waited for us, we'd have went with you.
I'll have like an Ari Daddy
an Ari Daddy Instagram thing.
Yeah.
Project of the Geeks Paranormal.
Side project of Geeks Paranormal.
Like the opposite of Geeks Paranormal.
We're enjoying life. You go enjoy the death.
Normal sightseeing around in proximity to possibly haunted places.
In the proximity of possibly haunted places. You heard that right.
Yep, I heard.
You're ghost hunting, so it's got to be at least somewhere in the close proximity of something haunted.
Oh my gosh! You know we're gonna have to take a too, right?
Isaac's not gonna go. Warren will go.
Oh yeah, Isaac won't go. He's
Warren will go. He'll just be like, yeah, okay. Where are we?
Where are we going? Go back to sleep. That boy sleeps more than I.
Sounds lame. I want to stay here.
Yeah.
And play a game.
And by then, Ari will be like, I'm going with Mom.
Yeah, by then Ari be like, I'm going with Mom, Dad. I know. I won't let her go anywhere unless she's 18. I made it for Warren. And now Warren's chicken. He doesn't even want to do it anymore. He told me, he said, Mom, how do you do that mess? That's scary. You know, there's something in my room. I said, probably because I know you're scared out of your gourd.
Right? They're going to mess with him because he's scared.
Hey, why don't you stop messing around and stop being a butthole?
he believes. I want to read what she said real quick, and I'm going to go back to what he
Yeah.
said. Some nights I would wake up, I would feel like my body was paralyzed, and I would run into my parents' bedroom terrified. Now there is a thing called sleep paralysis, but there's
Yeah.
also stuff like that does happen where the spirits actually kind of hold you to where you
Yeah.
can't do anything. And a lot of doctors and psychologists call it sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
So
Um,
that's some scary shit.
you remember Rachel, Aries' mom?
Yeah.
Okay. She has something attached to her. And that was, and I'm assuming still is. I haven't talked to her in a while, but that is one of the things that she had a lot of problems with. She would wake up in the middle of the night and she would not be able to move. She said it would feel like something was literally holding her down.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know,
And
my friend
we
Ari. You finish up. Let me get my thoughts.
we did cleansing on her houses that she's lived in. My son had done cleansing on the houses that they lived in. And as long as he was living there, they didn't really have any issues. But when she was living by herself, she had all kinds of problems. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh
Yep.
God. That's kind of creepy and scary.
And yeah. So, after kind of looking into it and going over and hanging out in her place without her there and all that kind of stuff, we finally kind of figured out that it's whatever it is, it's attached to her. Yeah.
And well, that's going to be one of the things that I talk about too on my show is attachments, hauntings, because not just things or places can be haunted, people can be haunted.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, you remember me telling you about me and Bobby going to her apartment. And
Yes.
we started asking questions and wasn't really getting anything. And until Bobby said, "What's the matter? Are you scared? Because there's a real man here." And then my camera went flying across the
Yeah.
room. But yeah, so I mean, yeah,
That
it
is. Oh
it
my
didn't
God.
want us there, but it wasn't happy that she was gone either. So,
Right.
and now I don't know if she's had problems in Missouri, but because like I said, I haven't talked to her, but yeah, so I don't
That's
know.
kind of. Go ahead.
I
Oh, I
wasn't
thought
saying
you
nothing.
said, it was. I'd gone to our YouTube channel to post a link of the restream on there, and I said, "Now you know."
Oh.
And I thought it was you, and I was like, "Oh, go ahead." Lord have mercy. Oh my.
Another shot,
Huh?
Time for another shot, huh?
Time for another shot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I need another drink.
Hey, you know what? I thought about getting the moonshine with those pickles in it and making Kevin try them.
Like I'll try them after you try them.
Yeah, you try one. Let me know.
I really thought Justin was gonna get the moonshine with the pickles, because he's all about pickles, pickle chips,
Mm-hmm.
pickle
Yeah,
period, but pickle seeds.
yeah.
It
So
reminds
is
me of the
Kevin.
book I used to read when I was a little girl called Pickled Things. And it was talking about pickle shoes, pickle faces, pickle ears, pickle noses. It was crazy. Pickle shine.
Pickle things.
Yeah. But
Well,
the
we'll get
moonshine
some
is
and make.
probably pickle shine.
We'll get some pickle shine and make Kevin and Justin try it.
Yes. Make Kevin and Justin try it. Yep. Yeah, her son's name is Kevin. I know too many Kevins. My ex is Kevin. My son's father-in-law's name is Kevin. Isn't that funny? His dad's name is Kevin and his father-in-law's name is Kevin. How
Yep.
confused do you think he's going to be? Their
Well,
kids are going to grow up. What's your grandpa's name? Kevin.
yeah,
Now, whose side is that on?
both.
Both? What kid?
Well,
Or what?
I mean, you know, my dad's name was Robert. I had an uncle Robert. I was married to a Robert, and I have a son that is Robert.
Robert. And we know Robert.
Yeah, I know several.
Right? Goodness. That's a popular name. Have a baby with a Kevy. That's what Robert said. She also said the very last time I slept in that room, I had the heater on because of a cold winter night. It took my heat away. So you could say I saw my breath and froze. I even put a warm sweater and warm blankets. I still was freezing. That was the night I said, hell no, I'm never sleeping in this room again. I haven't slept in that room for 2 years. Girl, I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you one bit. So you got
Y'all-
another room in that house? Or you just leave your stuff in there and sleep somewhere else?
Y'all go fucking with my heat. I'm out.
Right? What did John say?
Oh, he come in here and said something about, you know, bobbing for apples. Now you're bobbing for bobs.
That's too true. Oh man. But no, it seems like her experience has just been crazy. No, I was
Yeah.
talking to her dad. I was talking to Greg about it, and because he said that she sees people and they tell her how they die.
Oh, wow.
And when I was asking him, I said, "Well, does she like report it to that family or to police officers or anything?" So let's see what she says on that, because that's interesting. If she can work with
Mhm.
police officers on homicides and everything, kind of like the true crime that I did a couple of weeks ago on the shopping cart killer out in Virginia. He
Yeah.
was taken. He's in custody, and he had a court date on the 27th. I haven't researched on it since then, but he had killed 4 people. He's a
Wow.
transient, which means he travels, and he's been known to live in as far up as Maine and working down the East Coast. So if they
Huh.
found 4 people in Virginia, and he had come from Washington,
Yeah.
are
How
there
many along the
women,
way?
right,
Yeah.
that are on those missing posters? And I was really wanting to try to get Robert and my friends and all that are sensitives on this to maybe see if they do see others, because the police officer that did the homicide was talking. The chief said that if anybody knows of anybody that had contact with this man, please contact the police and let us know your contacts on him, because he could have been contacting other people in that area,
Yeah.
and they could go through those missing people, those missing women, to see if maybe he had been involved,
Yep.
because he was like, there's no way this guy turned serial killer in just 3 months. There's no way.
No. He's been doing it a lot longer than
Well,
that.
they say the average age of a man that becomes a serial killer is 27, and this man was 35, I believe.
Yeah. He's been doing it a lot longer than that.
So, and the thing is, this guy has a clean fucking history. Nothing on his records. Nothing.
So that right there, I mean, don't get me
Midnight!
wrong. I'm not saying
Stick him
people
up,
with
camera.
clean records are, you know, hiding something. But if he's doing that and they know that he's doing it, but his record is clean, then that just lets you know that he's being a little clever trying to cover his tracks.
Right? And they
Yeah.
said that they
So,
call him the shopping cart killer because they would do unspeakable things to the women. He would beat the shit out of them. And
yeah.
then he would transfer them in a shopping cart to their final resting place. Like 2
That's
of the
fucked up.
women they found near each other near the Moon Inn in Virginia, but the coroner said that, or the mortician, it'd be the mortician. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
More.
Anyway, they said that they died at different times.
Huh.
So he dumped one, and
And
then
then
did another
did
one,
the
and
other,
then
and then dumped her.
dumped.
Yeah.
and he met them on dating sites, on dating apps.
Ooh.
And I'm
Mm.
like, oh my God.
Yeah. Dating sites are fucked up.
Yes,
Mm.
definitely. And Robert said, I'll be on that.
Mm.
He also said 5 Bob. And oh yeah, he's done tracking before. You were there when he was talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
But she said, I don't remember their names or family, but I can remember their faces and how they die. One night was
Mm.
in my parents' bedroom. The dream was some type of German general just hanging around the dresser. He smiled at me and was talking in German. It felt so real.
Wow.
Wow. You know what I found out? Speaking of German, you remember I told you about my great Opa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being put in the concentration camp and all that. Found out my great uncle was a fucking Nazi. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
so when my Opa gets put in a concentration camp while his brother is being a dickhead.
Yeah. Wow.
And Dad doesn't know which one. I think he said it was Yusuf.
Mm.
But I've got to go
That's
in
messed
and
up.
try to find actual stuff
Mm-hmm.
on Ancestry.com because I look at a lot of people's trees on my dad's side, and a lot of it is the same, but a lot of it is slightly different.
Yeah.
Like nobody has the actual information that I have on my Opa. Of course, you know, people are going to have their information on their ancestors more than,
Oh, yeah.
but like they were saying he was married to somebody else and all that. I'm like, no, he's married to this person. I got their pictures. I got their, I
Yeah.
have that information. But it's weird to see the difference, especially in family, where you have one on one side and one on the other, and how it breaks them apart. Just, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
look at this past 2 years.
Yeah. It's crazy.
People stopped being family because of stupid politics.
Yep.
And it's like, why would you let that come between the love you have for your family? But
Yep.
on that note, I need another shot. I need another. But yeah, that's weird to see a German general. Like, was it a Nazi
Yeah.
general or just a German general? I know I went all Nazi on that because that just brought what I had found out. Robert says there are a lot of serial killers roaming the states, including a pair me and another couple of sensitives have been working to find, traveling the west coast through the middle and back up and down the western coast. This wouldn't happen to be involving the ones that were the people that were found in the trash bags off the coast of was it Washington or Oregon back in near the beginning of last year, I think it was. Because in suitcases. They found their bodies cut up and in suitcases that were dumped in the ocean. And I'm like, oh my freaking Lord. You would think with all the technology we have out there, the cameras and everything, something is.
Somebody would see something. Yeah.
Yes. And people always having their cameras out and open and everything. You would see something. Documentation helps. Yes. Documentation helps completely. Hi, Justin. How you doing? This is Justin from DeadCon. He came out and saw a bunch of people and hung out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Hi, Justin.
Robert, could be these couples use a truck as their killing cage.
Huh.
You know, that was like that one guy that would go pick up I think it was the hookers back in the 80s? No, the 70s. Justin, you were the one telling me about this one, weren't you?
I don't remember.
He would get no. This is one I saw on. I can't remember what it was. I actually saw it on, or maybe it was the true crime podcast that I listened to. But they would get them. He would pick them up, take them back to his house, and behind his house was a trailer or like a shed. That was his torture sex chamber room.
Hmm.
And he had gone to work or something that one day, and he had his girlfriend. His girlfriend was involved. And I believe they're both still alive today, but she got out and she's out, I believe. And he's still in. But she had been left there and she had got a call. So she was on the phone and she had left the keys near where the woman was. And the woman grabbed the keys and left herself and escaped. And oh God, I can't remember the name of this dude and this chick. But I mean, it's like, oh my flipping Lord, what the hell is wrong with people?
Right?
Ugh. Could be, it is scary, but the most scary nightmare when a car crashed with another. I heard my deceased grandma's voice say she is with us now. 2 hours later, my aunt died in a car crash. I saw it before she died. I didn't know who died, but it still frightens me. Oh,
Oh, bless her
Lord.
heart. That
I
would
am
be messed
so
up.
sorry, honey. Oh, gosh. People want to talk about PTSD. Yeah, these soldiers get PTSD, but have a medium or a clairvoyant
Mm-hmm.
or a psychic that sees that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. That is some
That's
upset
messed
stuff.
up. Yeah.
The general was okay. Okay. Good, because that just means he wasn't part of the Nazi regime. I would, I saw somebody post something the other day about what do you think about going to concentration camps? Do you think it's disrespectful, or do you think it's legit or something like that? And I'm like, I don't see it as being disrespectful, because I myself would love to go to one of these concentration camps to see if I could reach out to my Opa or anybody
Yeah.
that knew him, an intelligent spirit that knew him, so I could find out exactly what happened to him. Because 10 years in a concentration camp, moving from one to the other,
Yeah.
they did shit to him.
I mean, I guess it would depend on the reason why they want to go to one. Are they wanting to go for legit reasons?
Right?
Or are they wanting to go just for shits and giggles to,
To say they went to a concentration
oh,
camp.
hey, I've been to a concentration camp, kind of thing. Now, in
Yeah.
that kind of manner, yeah, that's disrespectful to
Oh,
me.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just like going
But
to a graveyard and...
to go and try to actually make contact with them and, let them tell their story, I don't
Right?
find that disrespectful.
Exactly, because everybody has a right to tell their story.
Yeah,
Every spirit has a right to tell their story,
exactly.
regardless.
So I don't find that as being disrespectful.
No.
I mean, as long as you are going for the right reasons and
Yeah.
you have respect while you're there,
Yeah.
then yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
Now, those type of hauntings, I think would actually depend, because they don't have anything built on those places, so
Yeah.
there's nothing except for the spirit of the soldiers or the ones that died there,
Right.
that are haunting the area. As a soldier myself, if I had to be in that kind of predicament, I can't talk. I couldn't. They would probably kill me.
Yeah.
Because I would not be able to sit there and see these people suffer the way they did,
Yeah.
and not try to do something about it.
Exactly.
There's just no way.
You would have to be one cold-hearted motherfucker to be able to do that.
Yes.
And I mean, not even I could do something like that. And, I'm apparently the
Did you
cold-hearted
hear it?
bitch.
You
So
said that. You gotta be one cold-hearted motherfucker to do that. Even I couldn't do that.
Yeah, right.
Are you saying you're cold-hearted? You're not cold-hearted.
I have been told that I am. So
You're not cold-hearted. Oh, no. I know quite a few people that are, but you're not.
I can be, but I have to be given a damn good reason to be that way. So
exactly. There's a difference between being cold-hearted to where you have no feelings of anything, and being turned so cold against somebody.
Exactly.
But yeah, no. Yeah, 10 years is a very, very long time. He was in I can never remember the name of the camps. I call them D and B because it went from D to B. they built B because D got too small. So they, and it sounds so bad whenever you put it that way. But
Yeah.
and it went, I can never remember the names. My dad can spout it off, no problem. Of course, he's German, but
Yeah.
I can never remember the names. But he was there, and then once they built B, they transferred him from there to there. And after 10 years of being in the concentration camp, they euthanized him. A day before, a day after his birthday. I want to say it was a day before his birthday.
That's fucked up.
Oh, really fucked up. He was in his 30s when he got put in there, and he was in his 40s when he died.
That's messed up.
And I'm like, oh my God. Helping the spirits that remain is something psychics and mediums should be compelled to do. Exactly. I mean, not just psychics and mediums, but any investigator or anything that goes out and has a spirit box that can get an intelligent response or anything out of them should be willing to say, okay, I need to bring my friend in, or I need to bring somebody that can see this person in to help out, to help them. I mean, some spirits may not want to leave, and then you got psychics and mediums coming in after our ghost investigators come in and said, hey, the spirit wants to go by and they want to cross over. Come on. And they may not want to cross over.
Exactly.
So you got to get somebody that's actually, they just want to talk, and they want to talk to somebody that can hear them and respond to them.
Yep.
She said, yeah, but there is a little girl here giving me her memories of how she was abused. I full out can feel their presence at night. I feel like one is evil in here. But to be honest, I don't feel safe alone at night. I can only sleep alone if I have light in the room. Oh, honey. Auschwitz Birkenau. I don't think it's Birkenau. Now I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. German concentration camps. Nazi human experimentation. The first thing that pops up. Yay. List of concentration camps. Okay, here we go. Dachau. I know that's not how you pronounce it. It's gotta be Dachau or Dachau. I can't. Dachau. And then,
where's Josh when I need him?
right? In Mississippi.
My little jerk. Yeah.
Oh. And then
not for much longer, I hope.
Buchenwald. That's the one. That was it. It was Dachau and Buchenwald. When I went in to see if maybe they had a list of names, I haven't been able to find those yet because they didn't. They numbered them.
Yeah.
And my Opa was number 117. Is on his paperwork, his death certificate. His name was on the death certificate, but they called him number 117. Didn't even give him the honor of having his name.
That's fucked up.
It is very fucked up. Pisses me off more than anything. And the funny thing is, I never met this man, but I bawled when I found that paperwork.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I was like, ugh. Because I thought maybe he had escaped or something, because I didn't really delve into it. I didn't ask Oma too much about it because I didn't want to bring up anything bad.
Yeah.
But I should have. I should have asked more about it when she was alive. Dehumanized them. Yep. That's exactly what he did. What they did. They dehumanized them. Every one of them.
Yep.
Because they think that if they dehumanize it, just like they do babies in the womb, saying, oh, it's just a clump of cells. They're not, da-da-da. They dehumanize it enough that people get it in their minds, oh, it's not. Like animals. A lot of people just think animals are animals. They don't have no feelings. They have no souls. They have nothing. They
yes, they
dehumanize
do.
them enough to be like, oh, we can go slaughter this dog, and that nothing. No. Yeah, no.
They have a soul just like we do.
She said, yep, so you can say my life is full of fear. I don't know why they talk to me in my dreams. It probably could be the only way they can get through. Have you ever tried to talk to them while you're awake? Also, don't know what they want, but I was told they do it for a reason. I want to fully know if I am actually
They could be
a
talking to
medium.
her. They could be talking to her in her dreams because she is scared. And so she pretty much has herself
Wall.
shielded. Yeah. And so at night when she's asleep, she's, like I said before, her subconscious is more open. And
Yeah.
so they are more able to get to her.
Yeah.
They can get her attention, so to speak. So
I can see that. Kind of reminds me a lot of my cousin coming to me when I told you that he came to me as the age of Isaac, but he died 10 years ago. Actually, gosh, almost 11 years ago. But he came to me what, twice in my dreams, and he came to me as old as Isaac, and his voice was deep, and he was telling me to tell his mom he's okay, everything is okay. And I just, every day I think, why come to me? Why not go to her in her dreams?
maybe she's not open to it.
Well, in our dreaming, in our subconscious mind, we should be open to a lot of
Yeah.
things, I would think. I mean, because
I would think, but
I'm Walt.
maybe,
Period.
it could be that she's still so hurt that it's got a wall there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure
Robert,
there's
go
multiple
ahead.
reasons.
Yeah. Robert says, of course animals have souls. Have you seen the intelligence in the eyes of the pictures of the birds I take? Yeah. Yeah, we have. They are amazing. I mean, I sit there and I look at my Minaboo and I see, oh, she's a smartass too. I tell you what, my dog, that old lady, she'll sit there and she'll look at you and be like, no lie. And you can tell that's what she's thinking. And then there's times where she's just all smiles but 9 times out of 10, she'll look up at you and she's like,
Oh, you ain't going to tell me that they don't have a soul and they don't have
oh
a
yeah,
brain. They understand a whole lot more than you think they do.
they do. And it's funny because a lot of people say, well, you can say all kinds of things to them. You can call them the nastiest things in the world as long as you tell them and they're the good little, oh, you're so cute, you're just a little dipshit. And then you say, oh, you're a dipshit. And they cut their tail. No.
They
She
understand.
understands everything. And that Petey back there understands. I mean, I can spell the word outside. And he's like, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That's how ours are. Instead of saying outside, you'd be like, you think they need to go OUT? And they're up and going.
Yep.
It's like, the hell?
Yep. And some smart creatures. I can say, now I can spell it because I don't spell it too often, but BATH. And she's like, no, I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want that.
Tell me they don't understand what the hell you're talking about. I told River I was going to get one of those collars like Dustin has for Atticus.
Oh.
And I said, you're going to learn to be patient and you're going to learn to behave. When I tell you no, I mean no. And so today he come in there when I was getting off work and he done something. And I said, oh, I swear to God, I'm going to get that collar. And he got up on my lap and laid his head on me like, I love you, mama. And I was like, oh, you little fucker.
Yeah, right? All I got to do is give you that look. And I was like, oh.
Especially him. He is, for whatever reason, he is my bodyguard. He doesn't even like the other dogs being around me.
Oh, wow.
They can be around me, but if they come up to me like they're wanting lovin's, he will come and cut in between them and me.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, nah, dude, you can't be doing that shit. You can't be jealous. No.
No. No, there's enough love to go around finally.
Yeah.
So she
Yep.
says, do they want me to help them? I am just too scared to talk to them. They will just get right in my face like that shadow man, and I don't want that again. And Robert
Mm,
says, Greg's daughter, set boundaries if you do start talking with them. They need to know if they start freaking you out that they need to stop.
mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah. Definitely need to set boundaries. So,
I needed some water. Oh my gosh.
I mean, definitely be like, okay, we can talk, but the minute you start getting out of line, we're done. And, you know, you got to go. So,
the ones here do it when you least expect it because they want to catch you off guard. I've come to the conclusion that they're doing it for the did you hear that factor?
uh-huh.
Because my daughter had gone to her nana's and Justin and I were back here. I can't even remember what we were doing. I think we were getting our shoes on or something. And we heard, Mama. And it
Yeah.
sounded just like my daughter. And I looked at Justin and I said, did you hear that? He goes, yeah. I said, is Ari back? And he goes, I don't think so. Ran up to the front to see if she was back. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
And I know he heard it because he said he heard it.
And we hear things all the time around here. And I know there's somebody here beside my dad, but, I mean, I don't really think too much of it because I know my grandma pops in and out, my
Yeah.
dad's mom. Because I can be sitting in there at my desk and all of a sudden I'll smell perfume, and
Oh,
it's the kind that she wore.
wow.
So I know that, so I don't think too much of it. But not too long after we moved in and my dad passed away, because my dad passed away in the house.
Oh,
Yeah, he passed away in my living room. Um,
wow.
yeah, well, that's where we had his bed set up. My dad had cancer,
Yeah.
and so that's where we had his bed because he wanted to be in there with everybody. And but shortly after he passed away, we'd go into the kitchen and find one of the drawers on my little cabinets open, and we'd shut it. We even got to where we would put something in it to hold it shut and still find it open. And I'd have to
Wow.
be like, all right, Dad, stop.
Please. Enough is enough.
Yep.
Oh my. Wow. Yeah,
So,
that would be what I consider kind of a poltergeisty because
yeah,
he moves stuff and he can do stuff.
yeah,
It's just neat to see all the different hauntings that people believe in. Like you got the residual,
yeah,
the common that repeats itself, that they're not really aware. It's just a residual thing. I mean, we can leave energy that's residual
yeah,
that can come across. So maybe that mama was Ari, actually Ari calling out mama at one point in time, and it was just a residual echo that
yeah.
happened in the house. I don't believe that. I believe it was the little boy.
Well, yeah, but
But
I mean,
you still don't know. Then you have the intelligent spirit, the ones that actually communicate with you, that talk to you, that
mhm,
does things. You have the poltergeist who can move things, or what this group calls, or what this group says. Hollywood told us that the poltergeist means noisy ghost in German.
mhm,
But it's the spirit that can move things and do things.
yeah,
And then you have the inhuman, the demons, the angels, the
yeah,
puckwudgies, those type of things that
yep,
happen. I don't really consider those hauntings.
no,
Those are maybe demons or demonic entities that can do stuff. Maybe hauntings, but the puckwudgies and stuff like that, I don't. I don't consider that to be a haunting. That's a paranormal thing, of course.
Yeah.
But the type of ghost that this other group was talking about was there's the interactive personality ghost, the residual. They call this a funnel ghost,
Hmm.
and they're typically spotted in old buildings or historic places. Many times, funnel ghosts show up in photographs and will leave a person feeling unsettled after seeing the unknown phantom captured in photographs. But it doesn't talk about what they actually look like. I'm thinking in my head of funnel ghosts, like sometimes you see the little hair sprig
Mm-hmm.
reflect. Maybe it's something that kind of looks like that in a mist that kind of swirls
Maybe.
up.
Yeah.
But then they talk about the mist fog wisp ghosts. And then
Mm.
they talk about the poltergeist ghosts and then ghost orbs. Now, ghost orbs, there's so many people that are against ghost orbs. And you and I know someone that is so against ghost orbs, it's not even
Mm-hmm.
funny. But
Yep.
I do believe that orbs, if you find the right one and you believe in the right thing and the right, like something's happening during that time, you're asking the spirit questions, you're asking the spirit this right here.
Uh-huh.
And
And you see
then,
one, you're not going to tell me it's not them.
right? Now, granted, there are dust particles and there
Oh,
are
yeah.
bugs. Those can be easily debunked.
Yeah.
You have nothing in an area for hours, and then all of a sudden you see this ball
Yeah.
of light just form and then move. Especially if you
Yeah.
catch it in a camera and you see a tail like it's a little comet going by.
Well, not only that, but I mean, come on. I have seen actual video of it form and then it travel, but it's not like, oh, it's flying in a straight line. I mean, it has literally like went this way and then up and then through the wall. So you're
Yes.
not going to tell me, oh, that's just, whatever. No.
Right? No.
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
Greg's daughter, yeah. There a lot of times whenever and it's hard to scare us. I've gone to haunted locations where I go to a floor all by myself and I'm walking up and down that floor. As long as somebody knows where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I find those interesting. I would love to be in your shoes to where I could actually see them and talk to them. And I understand the being scared part. I really do. Anybody that's not used to that kind of stuff and doesn't want anything to happen to them or their family, especially what happened to your aunt. I'm so sorry that happened to her. I can see where your fear comes into play. I really do. Apparently, at some point in my lifetime, I built a wall that don't even know how I built it. And now I can't really do or see anything. I have to rely on Debbie or Dustin or Robert, people that can actually see and that are open to the paranormal. But a lot of spirits, when they get into your face, they're just trying to get your attention. They're not trying to hurt you or anything. If they were actually trying to hurt you, they would probably hurt you.
They would
Some of
hurt
them.
you. Yeah.
But
They
I
would
think
do a lot more than get in your face.
I do believe they're just trying to get your attention and be like, hey, please hear my story. A lot of people have definitions of what, like Robert can see. Oh, he can explain. We've had him on a couple of weeks ago where he talks about what he sees and what he does. He's done tracking to where he can find the bodies of people. To me, I kind of see Robert as a medium psychic, like a psychic medium, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Definitions are crazy. I mean, as we've seen in the past couple of years, a lot of definitions can be changed to whatever people want them to be.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
I don't see a point in labeling somebody as this or that because the way some people change them,
yeah. And
Um,
the way a lot of people see it, that's because, like we did last week when we talked about the abilities and everything, there was so many
yeah.
abilities that were the same,
Yeah.
just slightly different.
Well,
And
and some people will change the definition of a certain, like, psychic, okay, or
Yeah.
a medium. Somebody will change the definition to fit their, you
They're
know,
yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yep. Yep.
So they may not be
They may not be
anywhere
that,
close, but they're going to change it around and word it to where it fits
or
them.
they're gonna claim it just because a certain
Exactly.
social media site doesn't have
Exactly.
what they actually call themselves. And
Whoa.
to
Yeah.
me, don't do that. Just put what you are or what you can do and you're about and go on your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
So.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get something out of my keyboard. Something went into my keyboard and I didn't want it to get stuck to where I couldn't use it. But yeah, just, I mean, if you see the spirits and they actually, I mean, do you see them when you're awake or just when you're asleep?
You're talking to me or her?
Her. I'm
Okay, that's
sorry.
what I thought. But I was like, well, that was a weird
Well,
question to ask me, but
you
okay.
should know this, Shauna. What's wrong with you? Robert says loopers, the fae, the not naturally occurring in this realm, yeah. If they can make letters when traveling to give a name or something would be good. They change the definition to fit their ego. Yep, they do.
Yep.
She said, by the way, my name is Lacey. Hi, Lacey. Nice
Hi,
to meet
Lacey.
you. A lot of people call me Shay because they
Is it
don't know
time
my
for me to
full
move?
name, but my full name is Shauna, and the shortened version of that is Shaw.
Okay.
Let's see. I have got child scratches. Also had small child nails dig into my skin. Ow.
Oh, wow.
But I did sprain my ankle in this house, so could it cause it? You mean trip you?
It's possible. Yeah,
No,
I'm not gonna
I don't think it was
say.
a booze-filled bug. It was a piece of paper. Ah, but I do have sticky coffee on my keys. I just noticed that. And it's on my it's on my number 2 key. And oh my god, Debbie, on the number 2 key, it's got a 1 upside down. So whenever you look at it upside down, it says 12.
Holy shit.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. You think I'm lying? Hang on. Let me show you.
I didn't say you were lying.
No, I know. I was showing everybody else.
Oh, okay.
You see the 2? Look at it upside down. 1, 2, 12.
That's
Of course, I know it's probably
crazy.
not a 1, but still, it looks like a
Still.
1. Oh, too low. Oh my gosh. Okay. Still too low. I don't think it's going to go up anymore.
Oh, shit. I made a mess. Oh, well.
What'd you make a mess with?
Some of my amaretto. I'm on the move.
Debbie or Robert would probably be the best ones to talk to over this kind of stuff because, like I said, I don't have any of those awesome gifts. I can just tell you from experiencing anything with them. And what we've found in the paranormal world and what we've heard. Now, poltergeist can cause harm. Sometimes maybe they don't mean to, especially if it's a child. They're just trying to get your attention. Sometimes demons play as children to get people's attention.
Yeah.
If you ever have something like that you think might be, I don't like to label everything demonic because not everything is demonic. Like the scratch that I got from that house that we were at, it wasn't a harmful scratch. It didn't draw blood. It was just something to get my attention. And then when I asked it to scratch me again on my neck, it was just a
It just responded to what you asked.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So I don't think everything. They're just trying to. Some people. They are people. Some people are just trying to get your attention, and they don't know how to do it because they can scream and holler and you don't hear them. But if they scratch you or they slap you or they touch you, because they're frustrated enough that they just got enough energy to go, ugh, listen to me.
Yep.
Then
Exactly. So.
Gets the camera a blue pill. Let's see. Yeah, another two. Oh, did you see what he typed up there about the 2012? That was the end of the Aztec calendar.
Oh, wow.
So that could be when everything finally opened and all the paranormal stuff started coming out.
Could be.
Because that's when everything started really going into play.
Yeah. So, I mean, and there's things everywhere. I mean, especially nowadays. So,
Robert says demonic stuff only happens 1% of the time out of the cases. Yeah.
yeah.
Unless you're a certain group that believes everything's demonic.
Well, then,
Right? We did have a psychic tell us what was here. It drained her, but she told me that we had a mirror that was in my room that was a portal. We got rid of it and had an E.P.P chanting evil like a fight. Oh.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, the guy in the train station. Wow.
Yeah.
Portal.
Oh, excuse me.
I watched this one episode on YouTube of a group that had a scrying mirror. And a mirror, the way they described it on there was a mirror that was kind of like a portal, I guess. They sat there and they looked at themselves in it. Two of the people in the group said that they saw themselves getting older and finally their body started to decay and the flesh started to fall off their body, but the other people didn't see it. So I don't know what the fuck type of mirror this was.
I can tell you who to talk to about a scrying mirror. Bill Reap.
I should have thought of that. I need to talk to Bill Reap about being on my show anyway.
Because that man can tell you how to make one.
I know. He is so awesome. Bill Reap is one of the good ones. They are awesome. The Reaps are awesome peeps. Anytime I have somebody message me or talk to me about the paranormal that's out of my reach, I'm like, hey, y'all got somebody that is over in this area?
Oh, they have people everywhere, so.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, I love them. They're awesome people.
Robert says that he's helped a couple of friends that went to the Monroe house when something attacked the guy's heart. I had to astral in and beat this thing back. Dang. The Monroe house. Where's the Monroe house?
Oof. That's a different.
What'd you drink?
It's a amaretto.
Oh.
With Mountain Dew.
It's good. Mountain Dew. Girl,
it's good.
I don't know if I showed you the energy drink that I bought one night, but I bought an energy drink that had 10 calories in the can. It's like this little thin energy drink. And it was I forgot what the name of it, but I got the can out there. I'll get it in just a second. But it was like a mango kind of.
Huh.
And I put it in that, and that was good. That was so good.
Yeah. Well, I forgot to grab Sprite at the store. And so John was like, I'll just use one of my Mountain Dews. And I was like, I don't know. But it's good. It just kind of makes you go, whew, for a second.
He said Deb is getting jiggy with the spirits. Justin laughed.
There ain't no telling what all around this house. I know for a fact there's something in our house next door. Or it's not our house, but in the house next door. There is definitely something in that house. Even Dustin has told me there is.
Really?
Yeah. I came home that's when I still worked at Walmart. I came home one night from work And girl, whatever is in that house, when I pulled up into the driveway, I couldn't even look at the house. I had to literally like get out of the car and like walk away from the house because it was just so strong that it was just like, nope, don't want no part of you. I'm out. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. So
So
bad, huh?
it's bad. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
And
good.
I'm just like, well, there's a reason why Bobby didn't get to buy that house, thank God.
Yep.
Because he tried for like 2 years to get the lady to sell it to him. And she
Oh,
kept putting it
wow.
off and putting it off and putting it off. But yeah, I wouldn't
Wow.
mind having it for a workspace. But at the same time, I'm like, we're going to like soak that house down and cleanse it.
We ain't
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's pretty
wow.
wild. So
God. I would have to make a background that goes behind us because that background is awesome. But I'm looking at some of these other backgrounds, and that would be awesome too if it was a little darker on the bottom.
well, my background is lovely. It's this ugly ash yellow with a red door.
This is my daughter's blanket, and
There you go.
it's that microfiber that's really soft.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, ooh, that would do a good background, especially since I'm wearing green.
Well, I gravitated from the bedroom to the back porch because it's
Ah,
John's bedtime. 4 a.m.
oh
comes early.
yeah, yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah,
Understandable.
and I'll know that in the morning when I'm getting up and going, why?
Right? We got to get up and be out the door by 9 in the morning to get down there by 11 because it takes 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get up and take him to work in the morning and then I'll hang out. I usually don't come straight back. I just kind of hang in the parking lot, let everybody clear out, and then I'll leave.
And then you leave.
Yeah, because there's way too much traffic to try to pull out first thing. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. I'll know it in the morning when it's 4 o'clock and 9 degrees.
Oh God, I forgot it's gonna be that cold tonight.
It's gonna be cold.
Oh, so she said the psychic said we had a little 5-year-old girl named Hannah Louise, a mean little boy who was abusing her, a tall
Aw.
man that was a child molester for boys, also a crying baby in the attic.
Oh, wow.
What the hell did people do in your house?
Wonder why the hell the baby's in the attic. I mean, obviously the other stuff too, but
well, if it
why
was a
would you
mean
have
little
him?
boy and he wanted to get rid of his sibling.
Yeah, there's that.
Robert said, could be what the old lady is protecting you from, Lacey.
Could
Just
be.
been told don't let things go on behind closed doors. She said, they did say the old lady was Patsy and was named as Patty. That was my deceased grandma's name. She died when I was 17. And Robert said, might be why she wants the door left open.
Could be. And how long has she been having these dreams?
I cannot afford.
Well, she saw the spirit when they first moved in, which was back in 2012.
And she was how old then?
13.
Oh, okay. As I was going to say, maybe the old lady is her grandma, and she's the one trying to protect her.
Yeah. That's what she said, that the psychic told her that the old lady was Patsy and was named Patty. She said that was her deceased grandma's name.
Well,
Oh, you were 16 when y'all moved in? Or, well, I don't know. She's probably answering you because you asked you when she started having the dreams.
Yeah.
So, 16.
So a year before her grandma passed. So, I mean, yeah, that's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Could be her grandma trying to protect her.
Okay, so she was 13 when they moved in. Okay. Oh man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can see why she has the issues that she does as far as being scared and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
all that.
I mean, being that young and having stuff like that happen. Yeah,
Because
I
I
can
mean,
see. I'd be scared too.
the first time Jaden started really seeing things,
Right?
it freaked her out, and she's 11.
Yeah.
So, you
She's a
know,
tough little cookie though. She likes watching those paranormal shows with you. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at my
watching
daughter, 7 years old, and she's watching these darn things with me.
watching hell, she'd be all up in the middle of an investigation if we'd let her.
So would Ari. So would Ari. And Justin's like, not until she's 18. You gave that stipulation to Warren. I said, I know. I'm not going to take her anywhere with me until she's 18. I'm not dumb.
I mean, when
I
I
mean,
took
not
her,
saying, oh God, that sounded so bad. No, not saying anybody who takes their children or their grandchildren, anything with them on investigation is
thanks.
dumb. I'm
I
so
was,
sorry.
you said that right about the time I
I
started to say
know.
when I took Jaden to Ashmore.
I'm so sorry. No, that's not what I meant. I don't want. My beliefs is that something because Jaden has the sight; she can see.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
you
want
know,
something to attach to Ari.
in all honesty, I'm glad that we took her to Ashmore because
Oh
that's where
yeah,
we learned that she can
yeah, that
see
she can really
them.
see. Yeah.
It's not just her family. You know
Now,
what I
see
mean?
things like that when there's a big group of people. I wouldn't mind taking Ari to one if Justin would let me, because of course
Mm,
Justin would have to agree.
well,
But
yeah.
on something that's scaring a family or investigation,
No,
yeah,
no,
no, I would never.
something like that. I don't think I'm quite ready for Jaden to do that. But now, like these bigger events, like with Chris and Philip,
Oh yeah,
or Dalen and Jawan and Marcus, that's a bit different because there's several of us there.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, not like that.
So
We know people that can help us out if something like that attaches to anybody. So
exactly. So that's why, and Jaden, she's the girl is 11, but she's got the mind of a freaking 30-year-old.
right,
So I mean, I'm not too worried about her handling it.
yeah,
So that's why I was like, oh hell yeah, I'll take her to Ashmore to see the boys. I don't know,
yeah.
you know.
Well, stuff like that is different. I think stuff like
Yeah,
that's okay, but like
exactly.
on
But
something that's scaring the
no,
family or something that's possibly evil, no.
yeah.
Um,
So I
she
mean,
said,
there is a dude at Ashmore that does
"Oh,
not
yeah,
like women, and we found that out. But
yeah,
I mean, she handled it like a trooper. So
that's awesome.
yep.
That's awesome." She said at 14 she lost her grandpa, so she lost her dad's parents at a young age.
Mm,
I lost my papa when I was 5, so I totally understand. Now I had my mama all
yeah,
clear up until I was I was older. I
yeah.
was
Jaden
older.
lost. Well, my dad.
Hmm.
She was 5 when he passed away, and then her grandma on her other grandparents' side, it was her grandpa's mom. If I'm not mistaken, I think she passed away right before Jaden was born. But Jaden has seen her and talked to her.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
she's in the house where Jaden lives. So,
Oh,
and then of
she's
course the rest of us are alive, I
yeah.
think.
You think? Are
Well,
we talking to a spirit right now?
yeah, I'm here. So
Last time I checked,
yeah.
you were pretty fleshy.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
said, but
John's
oh,
still
what the
kicking,
hell was
so
that
we're
go?
okay.
Yeah. She said, but I was like those teens that would do all nighters, all like my son. It was summer break. I was writing a story. My parents were sleeping. I had my very first ghost. contact. It made my body paralyzed. My back hairs stood on end. Also heard feet coming down the stairs. It came to me. The brightness of the screen lit up. I lost my vision for a minute. Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah. That
Well.
is wild. Maybe it's your grandpa trying to reach out to you.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because I understand that a lot of paranormal experiences, whenever they experience, happen with family.
Mm-hmm.
Ari, of course, I don't know exactly what was going on, but according to a lot of people that we know that I've spoken to about it, that's never been to my house, never met my daughter.
I don't know where they're at.
Say that it's a possibility that she did see the little boy that's running
Hey,
around.
look in my desk drawer. In the middle desk drawer. My computer desk. Look in the middle drawer. The big middle drawer. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of shit in there, but so sorry.
It's all right. Justin will ask me where something is, and I'll tell him exactly where it's at. And he goes, "I'm not seeing it. Where is it at?"
Yeah,
I'll go up and I'm like, right here. It was a snake and it was a bitch. He goes, "What was underneath that?" No, we'll just pick it up.
I said, "Look in my desk drawer," and he's like, "That's kind of vague."
Which
Look
drawer?
in my computer desk drawer. Well, you guys
have
think
2 desks.
I have
Yeah.
three desks.
Wow.
I have my work desk, and then I have a desk that holds like my printer and crap like that, and then I have my spinner desk. So he's like, "That's kind of vague."
Yeah.
And then I told him which drawer, which desk, and he's like, "That's still kind of vague. There's a lot of shit in there." Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I know where it's all at.
That's pretty much, that pen that they have, the sign of a genius is a cluttered desk. I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
Girl, you should see mine.
Okay, so she's asking, since we cleaned the room and upstairs, could the energy be high because we have ghost hunters staying the night tomorrow night? Oh, I just pulled a muscle. Ow.
I mean, could be, I guess, but typically, I don't really see them being that much more active just because.
Well, sometimes cleansing will cause them to become more active because they're not getting cleansed; they're just getting riled up.
Yeah, you're just pissing them off. So, I mean, that could.
Oh.
Now that you say that, I mean, yeah, that could bring it up higher because now they're thinking, "Oh God, they're bringing these people in."
Yeah, Robert said maybe Lacey, sometimes they ghosts can tell the energy put forth that others are coming in.
Yeah.
He also said getting flashes from Toby. He has shown me that she has seen him.
Nice.
Yep. I wouldn't doubt it because she described him to me and it fits.
Yeah.
It fits. I really got to get up to the courthouse, and not the courthouse, the county court clerk, and get some information on this property.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep it to myself, though. I won't tell anybody else.
I wouldn't exactly go in there and be like, "Hey, there's a ghost in my house, and I really need to know why."
I need to know what's going on because they're gonna look at me like, "Yep, she's as crazy as she looks."
And then they're gonna go home and be like,
"Yep,
you should have seen this chick that came into the office."
Man, she's one of those blue-haired, padded up, crazy people. Yeah. I had black hair with red underneath when I first met Justin, so I can only imagine what he thought of me then. He probably thought, man, that chick is.
What?
Hey, listen to him. What?
What?
I've had anything to lose in my life.
Well, keep this in mind. Think of a ginger man with long curly hair down to his butt. And that's what I saw when I first saw him. And it was like, ooh. He's kind of hot. It was past your butt. It was
I
like
need to
the
get
top
to
of your
know
butt.
him.
That was exactly it. I think I asked almost everybody, does he have a girlfriend? What's his name? They're like, who? The long redhead curly haired guy. And somebody told me Joe. No, it's not Joe. He does not have red hair. Who's the
No.
other long haired redhead guy?
He doesn't look like a Joe.
And they're like, I'm not sure what his name is. He kind of stays to himself. He's a trainer and you don't know his name? I swear to God, I asked everybody, and the one person that told me his name.
Only me. I can be a trainer at a.
And nobody know who you are
Nobody
because
knows
you
who the
keep to
fuck I am.
yourself.
Yep,
He's
only
an
Justin.
introvert, guys. He doesn't talk to a lot of people unless they talk to him first. He's just like that. He's a gamer. I don't know though. Bobby's a gamer and he talks to everybody.
Bobby's always talked to everybody.
Oh, Justin just told me, he goes, I'm comfortable with awkward silence. Yep.
You ever want to hear Bobby quiet? Watch him stream a game. I mean, he does kind of chit chat here and there, but if he's really like intrigued into the game, he has a tendency to get quiet. And you're like, dude, are you live over there? Are you talking?
Hey,
Are you?
Yeah. That's Ari. We were trying to film her to see if we could get her because her and her daddy, when they play, oh my God, they're hilarious. I would love to get them a YouTube channel because they are so funny. But you get her by herself where she's playing and she's like, Ari, are you gonna say anything? Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to talk, ain't I?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I have like two opposites. You've got Josh that talks the whole time, and then you got Bobby that will chit chat here and there, but when he gets real intrigued into it, he's like off in left field somewhere.
Yeah, he's concentrating on the game. That's how I am sometimes whenever I'm playing. I've noticed that. I'll sit there and I'll start playing, and I'm so into the game that I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I was just reading this. Here, let me put it up for you guys to read.
Yeah, that's what he did last night to me. He was talking away to me, and then all of a sudden he got real quiet. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was reading this thing.
Yep. Oh, okay. So Robert said they'll be like, we need to book her a rubber room. Yep. And then Lacey said, yeah, but they make us know they are here. We had banging on the walls, also scratches on the doors. Also, it wiggled the doorknob once. I'd be more likely to call. Oh, Robert said, I'd be more likely to call him Ash. Ash, trainer. Might be into picking up small animals in smaller balls.
Wouldn't be a Pokemon reference there, would it?
Right? And that's right up his alley, too, let me tell you. Pokemon Go. That was a thing. It still is every now and then.
Yep.
She said, I only heard it when we tried to talk to them. We get a guy voice say leave. They never try to talk to us when we try to communicate.
Yeah.
He
So
said, be thankful they can't access paint or they might be Picassoing the walls.
So yeah, it sounds like one of the cases of they're not quite sure why they're there and they don't want them there because that's their house. So
you know you've been talking too much when your throat starts getting dry. You need to drink water. My goodness. I'm going to have to get off here shortly.
Yeah.
Because I got an early morning tomorrow. You got an early morning tomorrow. We're going to leave it up for probably another 5 minutes, another 10 minutes, so you guys can chit chat if you want to. Ask us questions, ask us some more stuff. Tell us a little bit more about your intriguing stories, because Lacey, you've got a really intriguing story there.
Mm-hmm.
I only wish I had that ability. It's like I tell Debbie
I would
all the
love to
time,
go to
I
her
want
house.
your ability.
I would love to go to her house.
Right? Me too. Especially seeing that door. And it's funny too, because he sent those 2 films, right? And I saw the first one and went, oh, it'd be so cool if you had another one on the other. Oh, you do. You're very smart. Very smart.
And
Just
no,
like me.
to a degree, you might want the abilities, but then again, no, you don't.
I do. I wish I had it to where I could talk to him. And Justin's probably like, no. Thank God you don't. Huh?
Justin's like, I don't need anybody else in here talking.
Right? I don't need this. I need you to not have them talk to me. Oh, that would be very awkward, especially if you had the bouncing wow wow going on and somebody was like, no, what? No! Go away! What are you doing? This is my me time.
That'd be the one time that they would want to talk.
Right? It's like, not right now. What is wrong with you? You see what's going on right now? This is us time. That's me in the hubby. Go away.
But I haven't seen this in 20 years.
Oh, Esheron. Right? I haven't done this in so long. I need to know what happens. Come on. Let people see you. Come on, Esheron. Oh, these are my bibbers. These are my bibbers. These are my pretty bibbers. These are my pretty boy. People can barely see you. There you go.
Aww.
Aww.
Esheron.
Oh, do you hear somebody say your name? Aww. Did you hear somebody say your name, you pretty boy? Let's get to people's bows. There's the bow.
Yeah, it's my buddy.
He wants to go outside. That's why that's the only time he gets in my lap or gets over here. He wants to go outside, mama. Can you say I love you? Can you say I love you?
Aww.
Justin, can you let him outside? Oh yeah, I know you want to. So she said, yep, very scary here. And Robert said, just looked up the temperature conversion. 9 Fahrenheit is negative 12 Celsius. Right now it's 87. Nice. I don't like it that hot either. If it stays at 70, I'm good.
Right?
I can picture them holding up scorecards.
Whoa, Marvin.
She said, we'll update you both on what happens tomorrow night. A little nervous about it, but I know that tall man is not happy about it. I would probably get a hold of Debbie or Robert afterwards if you'd like, and have them kind of walk you through some things you can do after an investigation. If he's not happy about it, you might have a very good investigation tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll just show exactly what's going on. But afterwards, I mean, if it gets so bad that you've had a cleansing and there's still something going on, I can introduce you to my Padre friend, my father friend.
That would probably be the best thing.
And have him see if he knows of anybody in your area that could help you out a little bit more. Because he has connections all over the United States.
Because, I mean, if they
Robert said tall man can suck it up and deal.
Right?
Right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, from experience, when they're not happy, that's when they show themselves more. So, I mean,
Well, makes for a very good
because
investigation.
they're going to be doing shit to try to get the people to leave.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm hoping y'all catch a lot of stuff. I mean, that door was awesome.
right?
And catching it on both sides to see. My throat is so dry. Oh, my God. It's not the Rona. No, I don't know. I've had the sinus infection for 3 weeks, so
Ugh.
could be. That's what I told Justin. I said, this is our third
Well,
our third route.
Jaden's mama has it, and I feel bad for her because she is.
Oh.
Mm, yeah, she's.
Is she
It's
taking
making.
her vitamins?
Yeah, it's making her body hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
You remember how it was that first time
yeah,
when I
her head's hurting so bad she can't even stand to look at a computer screen.
yeah, I was bedridden. I was in
So,
bed I got home that afternoon because I had slept. I had went to bed early the night before, and you know me, I'm up all night.
yeah,
I had went to bed the night before at like 8:00, and I
yep,
slept until time to go to work the next morning. And then I went to work, and I was feeling so bad all day. Got home
yeah,
from work and went to bed and slept.
yep.
So yeah, I know it was the first 3 days was bad, but after that,
Yeah, that's what she's wanted to do is just stay in bed. And I told her, I said, not with your luck. Nope. I said, you need to be up and moving around or you're going to end up with pneumonia.
yeah,
So, but,
yep.
and I mean, she has headaches anyway. She has migraines. So
Oh,
for her to say that this headache is so bad, she couldn't even stand to look at a computer screen, for her, that's saying a lot.
wow.
So,
Yeah,
yeah. And
that's
it's
how I
going
was. I was
on
hurting so bad.
Tuesday will be 2 weeks.
She's been feeling that bad for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
She needs to be drinking a lot of water to flush herself out. A lot of water,
yeah.
taking that zinc, vitamin D3,
Yep.
vitamin C. I took vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin C, zinc, iron, and that airborne.
Yeah.
I took all of those.
Mm.
But I was taking vitamin D3 and all that before, and a
Yeah.
lot of people that have been inside all this time are lacking that in their system right now.
Yeah.
And I think that is causing a lot of the people to be as sick as they are. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but it just when numbers, I
Yeah. If you
mean,
stay in the house all the time and you're not out in the sun, you're lacking that vitamin D. So,
yeah. And I was put on that after I got while I was pregnant with Ari, because I had lacked so much vitamin D that I am vitamin D deficient or whatever. So I
yeah.
have to take the vitamin D all the time anyway.
Yeah. So do
So
I.
I think that's one of the reasons I didn't get as sick for as long as a lot of other people are, because I was only sick for 2.5 days.
Yeah. When I had my carpal tunnel surgery, he came in and told me I was going to have to take vitamin D3. And I said, for how long? And he said, like
Ever.
forever. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah. I'm like, even if I go stay out in the sun all day long, even if you go stay out in the sun all day long,
Yep.
that's
So,
wrong. Why are my lights off? Justin, did you turn my lights off when we're in
okay.
here?
So
They shine.
I
I
can't really
just
see.
noticed that.
What did
Oh,
she say?
okay. She said earlier mom was alone. They banged our old heater and it scared her. It sounded like a cannon.
Mm,
So I will be sleeping in my parents' bedroom tonight. Don't blame me. We all had COVID in August. Yep. I had it in July of last year.
hmm
Dad got real bad. I had a dream of my grandma. Get your dad in the hospital. He had pneumonia and had a damaged right lung. Oh,
Wow.
goodness. Dang.
Yep.
So glad he survived it. My parents had it too, and it scared me for a little bit. And then, because mom was bedridden for 2.5 weeks. She would not get up. And she has bad bronchial stuff. Every year she gets bronchitis at least 3 times a year.
Yep.
So she worried me. And Justin got a fever of 104 that lasted for about an hour. Scared the shit out of me. We thought it wasn't going to go away. We put cold pack on his head and neck. And then finally, after about 20 minutes, he went and got a cold shower. And it went down. Gave him Tylenol. I was like, good deal.
Well, Sarah started feeling bad again. And last night she started complaining of chest pains. So Josh took her to the doctor, and she's got a severe case of bronchitis and something else. And they also did a COVID test on her. They think she's got COVID again. So I told him, I said, you all need to pack your shit, get your asses home. Just get the fuck out of Mississippi, because it ain't nothing but shit down there.
Well, Joshy told me the other day that he got tested for COVID, and he didn't tell me yet if he got it or not. But
well, I mean, they got sick right after they went back from Christmas and was sick for like 2 freaking weeks. And then now she's sick again.
Not Josh. Warren. When he went to the OIC thing for his church, came back sick. And he was down for a whole week at the first week of school. And then we started getting sick. Of course, we didn't get that bad. We just got sinus infection.
Yeah.
But we, of course, didn't get tested either.
Yeah.
But we believe it was probably because we had the same symptoms everybody else had.
Well, there's something going around that we figured out that's what Bobby and Journey and Josh and her had, because they all had the same symptoms. And it's a sinus infection, stopped up runny nose, headache, that kind of crap. And they were sick for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And Bobby and Journey had 3 COVID tests done, and they all came back negative. So
see, that's sort of confusing, because Warren has been sick every time we've gotten sick. And when we got tested for COVID, he came back negative. He had the same stuff that we had. The same damn stuff we had. And all 3 of us, Justin, myself, and Ari, we had COVID.
Yeah.
So, and then Isaac was down there he'd go back and forth down there. I don't know how many times. Every time he went down there, Mom, somebody tested positive for COVID. And he was sick, but he would go get tested. Not COVID. So, I don't know. I don't know. She said, yep, so glad my grandma saved him. He didn't go on a ventilator. Good. Just oxygen and out of work for 3 months. Ooh. It was hard, but I'm glad he's here, right? My cousin got pneumonia, and they tried to put her in the hospital, and she said, oh, hell no. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die at home. She didn't. She went home, and she took all her vitamins and what she was supposed to do and recovered. She was fine. But yeah, I told Justin, I said, if I got pneumonia, don't you let me go up there and here.
Not here.
No.
Hell no. Take me to down there, you know.
Just take me back to Bama.
Well, that's a little bit of a long drive, but you know.
Right. Well, hey, we'll have to stop every once in a while and walk around. It would help me. It would help my lungs.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I had to take that inhaler, though, because my asthma was, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Because that, and this time around, it wasn't too bad. Just crappy sinus crap. But the crappy sinus crap has lasted for 2 weeks. And it's like, go away. I'm just glad I hadn't lost my taste and smell. Well, that sucked. Oh my God.
I have the sinus crap, but that's because, you know, the weather one day is 70 and then that night it's 10.
Right. And then the next day it's 80. And it's like,
yeah.
So, is the weather going to stop being bipolar or?
Right. Not in this state. She's a bipolar bitch.
I think he is naturally. I think him and my oldest son is naturally immune. We thought we had it, or we believe, and even the doctor believes we had it when it first came out back in January of last year. Because Isaac was down for 2 weeks, like bedridden, 3 weeks. Justin was down for a whole week. Warren was down for 2 weeks. I was only down for like 3 days. But it got everybody except for Ari. Ari survived that bout. She didn't get it that bout. But she got it when we got it the second time last July, and we were only back at work 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yep.
And got it.
Yep.
The hospital didn't know what to do. They just got tons of liquid, took tons of his blood. There was only one nurse and doctor. My dad saw the doctor once a day. They didn't feed him a lot. When he came home, he was starving. I couldn't see him for 4 days. It was really active here too. Wow. Yeah, they were trying to tell y'all something.
Uh-huh.
At least you were free from smelling flatulence when you had it. Right. And I can actually stand in the doorway and talk to my husband.
Poor Justin.
The only thing I hated was cooking, because cooking, I couldn't taste anything. I couldn't smell if it was burning or anything.
Right.
It sucked. It really sucked. I would sit there and literally, because somebody had said, I was looking online researching some ways to try to bring my smell and my taste back. And they're like, onions, hot stuff, spicy stuff, peppers. I had jalapenos in the refrigerator. I had onions. I was eating raw onions. I was eating jalapenos, and they were burning my tongue, but by God, they were good because I was getting something out of it. And I think we only lost because Justin, I don't think, really lost his smell completely. I know he lost a little bit of his taste because meat started tasting really bad to him. But he, God, how long does yours last? Like a week?
The loss of taste.
Yeah.
It was bad for about 4 or 5 days, and then it was slowly tapered off to where it was like, I don't know, I had about 70% taste, and then over the course of like another week, it came back up to where I had about maybe 20% taste loss, and then over the next day, came back fully. Yeah, so it took about a month, I think, to come back all the way to 3 weeks maybe.
Yeah, took about a month to come back completely. My smell and taste lasted for about a week. And then I started eating a lot of jalapenos and onions, and it started coming back completely. We are just picking on you, right, Justin? That was from Robert from Australia.
He's used to it.
You know what? He's playing his video game.
He's used to it.
Oh yeah, he's used to it by now.
We pick on that poor guy all the time.
Lazy said he was coughing up blood for a week when he came. Oh, wow.
Oh no.
He was always hot. It was hard, but when I saw him take the oxygen off, I saw a miracle. He is now 100% healthy. Yay! Yeah. We're afraid of getting the vaccines. We had family diet. Oh, yeah. No, I'm pure blood. I'll go ahead and say that. I'm naturally immune. I've already had the vax. But, I mean, let me teach y'all, I don't care if people are vaxxed. I mean, I got vaxxed for the chicken pox and everything, but that stuff has been around for years. That stuff I know has got good stuff in it. I don't know about the others. Only reason I didn't get it is because I've been in situations like the military where I was already a guinea pig for a vaccine and seen what it done to my oldest son. And when you see stuff like that happens, you don't really. I mean, I don't take the flu shot. I never took the flu shot because every time I took the flu shot, I got the flu. Why would I take another thing that was kind of similar just to get it? But they were talking about a little girl. Oh, not a little girl. I can't remember exactly what gender this child was, but they said a child here in town, Debbie, took it and is now paralyzed.
My phone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I dropped mine. I did that to save yours, and I ended up dropping my phone. Ugh.
Well, I've had the
Yep.
vax, I've had the booster. So,
Oh my God, where is he?
And
I
Debbie's
mean,
alive.
yeah, I'm alive and breathing. My kids are alive and breathing.
My dad had the
So,
vax. He had the vax and both of them, but he doesn't want the booster. He doesn't want to get anything else.
I've had, like I said, I've had both shots and the booster. Two of my kids have had both shots and the booster, and we all did the Pfizer. And then I've had one kid that's done the Moderna. So one thing we do all agree on is we ain't doing the Johnson and Johnson. But I mean, other than that, John's had the Moderna, and we're all up and kicking. And so I mean, it's
It's to each their own, you know. That's why
yeah,
we're a free
yeah,
country. If you want the
exactly.
vaccine, get the vaccine. I don't
And
want
I mean,
it.
for those that have had COVID and that are worried about getting the vaccine, my in-laws had COVID and then went and got the vaccine later. So
The
they're
only
still
issue,
up
the
and
only issue
kicking.
I see is that when the CDC, the head of the CDC, comes on and says, "Well, the first two shots really won't do anything, and the booster may help you a little bit." It kind of like,
I don't know.
let
But
me review this again. You're the head of the CDC, and you're saying what?
so I mean, like I said, or like you said, to each their own.
Yeah. Now for
I
children, I really don't
I
believe
look at
you
it
should
like
have it
this:
yet.
it's your body, your decision. I'm
Yep.
not going to hold it against you one way or the other. It's none of my business.
Nope. What
So,
you do to your body? Now, unless you're harming yourself, that's a different
well,
story.
yeah, but
But
I mean, unless you're doing
no.
something that you shouldn't be, that's
Yeah.
harming you, then that's different. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Yeah. Other than
I
that,
don't.
you do you, boo.
I have friends that have had it. I have friends that have not. It's whatever. So,
You're the friend that has it.
so I mean, I'm not going to hold it against anybody. It's their
No.
choice.
Yeah. I
So,
mean,
I
to
mean,
me, your medical record shouldn't be advertised to God and but to God Himself only,
yeah,
and the doctors
exactly.
that deal with it.
Yeah.
This vaccine passport shit is for the birds.
My only issue with either way is if you're going to enforce that people get it or mandate that people get it, then you need to enforce it. Because I know somebody that got the vaccine so that they could fly,
Right?
and then they didn't even ask for their fucking card.
Right? Well, now,
And he was
it
a
kind
little
of makes me
pissed off
wonder.
about that.
It kind of makes me wonder about this because it's like I asked Justin the other day. I said, what about all these places that forced people or fired people over the vaccine because of the
Exactly.
mandate? And now there's no mandate. And
Yeah.
these people went and got these vaccines because they were forced to. Would they be able to sue the company for that?
Yeah, because see, technically he wasn't going to get it, but he wanted to go on vacation to California to see his sister.
Mm-hmm.
So he got it and didn't even ask for the fucking card, which apparently security was pretty shitty because he even got on board with a knife in his pocket. Of course, it was his pocket knife, but still.
But still, it's
Yeah.
a knife.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Robert says Vax passport is rubbish. Just getting to the cinema had to show I had been double jabbed. And that's discrimination to me. That's like having and splitting the people up. Well, we can't split them up by race, so let's split them up by vaccine passports. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Lacey
Yeah.
says, I always love telling my ghost experiences to ghost hunters. It was nice meeting you all. We got an eventful night tomorrow, so I should get my rest for it. All I say, they know they are coming. It was wonderful meeting you, Lacey. Thank you so much for telling us
Yep.
your side, your tale. It was awesome. I can't wait to hear about what happens tomorrow. We'll be live
Yep.
again next Friday, so we can't wait to see you then.
Yep, definitely. Hop on and let us know.
Yes.
And who
Yeah.
knows, we may actually even be in the same room.
That will be awesome.
Depending on Mother Nature.
Yes, and if I could figure out this damn heater. I think this heater has to have water in it. That's why it's not.
Aha.
But I don't know. So I'm trying to find the book. I can't find the manual, so I'm gonna have to look up the manual online just to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, to me, showing your ID is enough. If it was enough for me to get into the service and enough for me to risk my life for my country.
Well, you know, and I told him, I said, it's pretty fucked up that they didn't even ask for your card or you even got on the plane with a knife in your pocket, because
Right?
one of the times that I flew, they like to had a fucking coronary because my shampoo wasn't in a clear plastic bottle.
Exactly.
You know, so you're going to throw a fit over my shampoo, but you're going to let him get on a plane with a knife. What the fuck?
I mean, it's not like we had somebody with a plastic knife slit the throat of the pilot or anything.
Right. So,
drinking the same drinks, probably. That's one of our favorite drinks.
Yep.
Amaretto sours and tequila rose and the flaming vagina. That's some good stuff.
Yep.
If the heater heats up more without water in winter, it might not need water. It smells like it's burning.
Yeah.
So
We walked into the room last week and me and Dustin both were like, the hell's burning in here?
It smells like it's burning. And I had hot kettle chips out there. Found out that little nieces had been getting into my chips.
Oh, shit.
So I'm wondering if that burning smell is a little meese.
Oh, no.
Chips.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to open it up and look at it because
them little bastards are bad this year.
They are. It was like I saw one. I feel so bad every time I see them dead because we put poison out, and I feel so bad. I feel horrible, but it's better than the sticky tape and the mousetrap to me.
It is. It is because John, girl, we've lived here for almost 8 years and have never had an issue.
Take care,
for
Lacey.
Fucking whatever reason. Yeah, them little bastards will come running right to you too, and it's like, what the fuck?
Stay free. Yeah.
But, John got some of those glue traps. Aww. I come walking into the kitchen one morning and there was one on it going, there. I was like, nope. Can't do it. Can't.
Bawling.
I was like, turn around and walked back out. I was like, can't do that.
I would be bawling. I would be bawling so hard. I would feel so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I can't do it.
I told John, I said, dude, the best way to get them, get a jar and put peanut butter in it. And he just looked at me like I was crazy. I said, dude, I used to play with them at my grandma's when I was little.
They'll run right into it.
Uh-huh.
Or build one of those little catch all things with the little box and the stick. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But
and then take them down by the river and let them out.
The reason I can't do the traps either is because I saw one that was still partially alive with the trap on, and I was just, oh my gosh.
Right.
But watching them with this poison kind of makes me feel bad too, because I had one, you'd see it run across the room and then it would start to get slower and slower.
See, we haven't seen that. We put some of the decon out and they ate every bit of it, but I don't know. It's like they're super mice or something. Didn't phase them asses or nothing.
At first, they do because you don't see them and they carry it back to the thing. But we had one that would run right across from behind me in the office, my old office.
Yeah.
And it would every day it would get slower and slower. And
Oh.
finally it liked to go into my daughter's room. So it had stopped in the doorway and it was just, and you could see it breathing. And I was like,
Oh
I
no.
can't do it. I can't watch anymore. And I feel so bad putting poison out because I know what it does to them. And it's like, oh, I'm
Well,
so sorry, but you're eating and shitting all over everything.
he still uses the glue traps, but he puts them down. Like once we put the dogs in their crates, he puts them down and then he picks them up before he goes to bed. So I don't have to deal with them.
Right? No. Oh my gosh. That would break my heart. No, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Oh gosh.
Yeah. That morning I
Oh,
walked in here and seen the one from about a waist up flopping. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm out.
yep. No. I used to have Justin get them for me. If I saw one dead or anything, like, oh, Justin, you gotta go get it. Now I'll be like, oh, that poor baby. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel so
And you
bad.
know, it's funny because the ones that I've seen are all little.
They are.
Yeah.
They're really tiny.
They're
They're the
all
cute little ones that you get from the pet store.
right. Exactly.
Oh, yes. And that's
Exactly.
why I feel so
Speaking.
bad because I'm looking at them like, oh, you're so cute. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna die. I'm so sorry.
I was standing out here on the back porch the other day and one came out and come running right towards me. I was like, oh my God, you're so tiny. But,
Yeah. Oh, they are really
speaking of
bad.
pets, John told me this morning on the way to work, he was listening to the radio and this guy, oh God, where did he say? Wisconsin, I think he said. Anyway, somebody had called in a welfare check on him because they hadn't seen him around. So the cops go to check on him and they obviously found him dead. But it's what they found in his house. Not really like super illegal, but not legal. This man had 124 snakes, ranging from rattlesnakes, a king cobra, a black mamba, and oh my
in
God,
Australia.
what the hell did he say? It was like a 12-foot a 12-foot something python.
Why the fuck did he have all these
They are
poisonous snakes in there?
every one of them was very well taken care of. They were all in their cages. I'm like, I don't
Where
give
did
a
he
shit.
get them all?
I don't know. John was like, I don't give a shit if it was 124 garden snakes. No.
Garden snakes are okay. I've held an albino python, and she was the sweetest thing. But I will never touch the poisonous ones. Oh no, no.
I can't remember what all he said, but rattlesnakes, a king cobra, a black mamba, and then the fucking, I can't remember what he said, something python, but it was like 12 fucking foot long. I'm like, nope.
Oh, wow.
That's a big fucking no.
Eat a person.
Right.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I'd like to know where he got them. I mean, the rattlesnakes, you can find them fucking anywhere.
Maybe he went out and caught them himself. I don't know. That's crazy.
Where are you going to find a black mamba?
And how the fuck did he die? Did he pick up one of the rattlers by mistake or something?
No, they don't. They said that it wasn't any of the snake's fault that he died, but they haven't said exactly how he died. But it wasn't because of the snakes. So it's like,
oh,
okay. So I don't know, you know, like I told John, maybe he had COVID and
maybe. Wow.
Or
that's crazy.
Who knows, you know, and he wasn't old. I mean, he was like John said he was like 40 some years old. Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
And
man.
very friendly. You know, all the neighbors said he was very friendly, very personable, but nobody knew that he had all that shit in his house.
That is
And well, you know, I
crazy.
mean, it's not like you just invite somebody in and be like, oh, just ignore all my 124 snakes
Right?
that are big enough to fucking
God.
eat you.
I'm just going to go on vacation for a week and hope my snakes survive.
Right.
No. Oh, wow. That's crazy. 120 snakes. Jeez. That'd be about like me having 1,000 speeders in this house. Just be like, hell no, we ain't getting no spiders ever.
Justin would be like,
No.
is she looking? Nope. Squish.
She's a no thank you. It's funny because now after all these years, he used to squish them, right? After all these years, he finally, Shauna, you need to come get the spider. And I'll go and get the spider and take it outside. Now, if it's a poisonous one, I do kill it while I cry and say I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want it to kill us. And I know they'll accidentally, if we roll over wrong on it or something, it's going to bite us.
Yeah.
So I got bit in 3 different spots on my legs by a speeder. So I know there was one in our bed. But thank God, I mean, he doesn't panic and go through the bed covers. We were back here in this room, and there was one on the ceiling. Ari saw it, and Shauna, you need to come here. What kind of spider is that? And I looked at it, and I couldn't really see, and then it scurried. It was a brown recluse. So I had to stomp it. And I stomped it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
You know, usually when it starts turning cold, we get a lot of the grass spiders and the wolf spiders and all that kind of stuff in. Yeah. We ain't had hardly any spiders in here at all.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it's because of the meese, but I don't know. But
well, I know cobweb spiders. I had a lot of cobwebs up here. But cobweb spiders, they're blind.
Yeah.
So, but they eat poisonous spiders. So I used to keep a lot of cobweb spiders in the house.
Yeah.
And I mean, there could be a lot of them up in the attic right now. I don't know.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I did a spring cleaning, so there's no cobwebs right now. But they eat poisonous spiders. I call them the peekaboo spiders, where they kind of curl up when they see you because they're scared of you. They're hiding.
Yeah.
So, but they make the most beautiful webs. And they're usually outside near the doors, near lights, because that's where all the bugs and all come to light. We also have the garden spiders, the really pretty one that does a little zigzag pattern in the web. They are beautiful. I love looking at them because their legs are just so shiny and black. And they're so pretty. And then the wolf spiders. I don't know if I showed you the film that I did. I haven't shown Justin, but the film that I did of George in there. George was like this big around.
Oh, wow. So he's like the one that we had on our front porch.
Yes. He was hiding between my cabinet and a box that I had. And he was just watching me.
Just
watching what
out.
I do. And I told him, I said, George, you're going to have to go. You're going to have to go because if Justin sees you and I'm not here, you're going to die. So I tried to get George and missed George, and George took off. This was months ago, so George is gone by now.
Yeah.
He's probably outside. But it was the fact that I sat there and filmed, and his eyes were reflecting back. So whenever I was videotaping it, it looked like it was like looking up at me.
How
because
funny.
of the eyes. It was just so crazy. I'm like, what are you doing? Let me get you. They're going to kill you if they get you. Let me get you and put you outside. And every time I went to go get him, he'd scurry.
Yeah.
then go under the house or something, but don't be in here.
You can't be in here.
Right? Robert says a friend that had been a lapidarian was also into snakes. He got rid of them a few years ago. Redbacks are like that here, brown recluses. If we find them, we smush them. Others are all safe. Huntsman spiders are good here. No webs. Get rid of bugs. Oh, the huntsman spiders can get huge.
Those are fucking
like
huge.
big spiders. They're so cute too, but they're huge. Daddy long legs are the most venomous, but can't bite humans. Oh yeah, down in Alabama.
Yeah, we have them everywhere.
Oh, I'd get the daddy long legs and just let them crawl all over my hand. People are like, what is wrong with you? What that thing gonna hurt you? Now, when you find them in nests, that's really cool because if you can go up to them and put your hand, and they just scurry everywhere.
Yeah, we get them out here on the back porch, and and for whatever reason, in our bathroom. Those are the only 2 rooms in the house that we get them, and I just leave them.
I haven't seen a daddy long legs here.
I just leave them. I don't mess with them.
Down in Alabama, I would get so awed by looking at them because they're all legs. Their body is only like this big around.
Yeah.
And they're all legs. And it's like, do you even have a head?
It's in there somewhere.
Because they're just so small.
You're more than welcome to come and get 1 or 2 or 3 because we usually have a bunch of them. So
I might come and do that. Robert said golden orb weavers are quite good looking as well as the webs. Yeah. They are.
We have one. I swear to God, he comes back every year, but he builds a nest, and you know how my driveway looks. So he builds a nest from the tail end of my mother's car to the tree in the house next door's backyard. So it's a pretty good size.
Wow.
And he comes in at night, he builds his web, hangs out, does his thing, and then when you go out the next morning, he's gone. And so is the web.
Yep. That's usually how it goes. They build it at night and they're gone the next day.
Yep.
And then they'll build it in a different spot the next night.
He builds it in the exact same spot.
Oh, wow.
That's why I said it's weird because it's like he's like, this is the perfect spot because he builds it in the exact same place. And I'm just like, okay, dude.
There's this chick that I watch on TikTok. She has little speeders. They're the little jumping speeders. They're so cute.
Cracks me up. You call them speeders. Jaden calls them spooters.
It's like I talk about Spider-Man. I call him Speedy Man. Like my favorite Speedy Man was Andrew Garfield. He was my favorite Speedy Man. But spiders only live to be about 2 years old. So they only live 2 years. And they go through so many molts and then they're adults. And by the time they're adults, like adults won't mate with younger speeders. They only mate with adults. But they only live to be about 2 years old. And that's so hard, especially when you have one as a pet, because 2 years is not a very long time.
Exactly.
And it's like I see some of these people that are speedy moms that have little jumping speeders that they take care of and put them in little terrariums. And terrariums? Is it terrariums?
Terrariums, yeah.
Okay, yes. And they make the little terrariums. They put them in there and they take pretty little videos of them and all that. And there's some that have like really rose-colored, like Amanda Bush. And they're so cute with their little Amanda Bush. I just love speeders, and they have little paws. Have you seen their feet up close? They look like little paws, like doggy paws. They're so cute. They are adorable. And just like no. Yeah, they are so cute. And when you look at them, like they have that little caricature spider. Can't remember what they call him. The little Speedy with the big, huge eyes and the eyes beside it. He's like really cute. But I tried to show that to the boys and everything. I said, no, I'm still going to smush it. I don't care how cute it looks. I'm like,
well, you know,
terrariums. Thank you.
He sees a spider and he's like, no, you got to go. But that's also because he's been bit by one.
Oh, and I've been bit by many.
Yeah, so, well, this one left a hole deep enough You could have stuck half
Oh,
my
brown
thumb in it.
recluse. That was a brown recluse spider. Yeah,
Yeah.
those die.
Yeah,
Those die.
and it was on his back. So, guess who got to doctor it? But yeah,
What?
and he was in welding school at the time, so it got all hot and sweaty,
Oh
and because it was in
God.
summer, and
Yeah.
so by the
Ow.
time he'd get out of there, he'd be like, "Mom, I'm dying."
Oh, I bet. Poor
So
guy.
yeah, so any spider he sees, he's like, "I don't care, you're gone.
Oh,
You gotta
no.
go."
Ari, I finally got Ari to where she'll look at him and she gets close to him and she likes looking at him and she'll call me, Mom, you need to come get the spider. She's not scared of him like, well, I don't even think Justin is scared of him as much as he's like, oh God, they look disgusting, kill it.
He's just like, "This is my house. You ain't supposed to be here. Go."
Do what, Justin?
Get it away from me.
Get it away from me. I don't. 8 legs. No.
Yep.
All right. Well, we stayed over 30 minutes longer than what I was going for.
Right.
But thank everybody for being here. Robert, thank you so much for being here and helping out with your expertise. You, Debbie, thank you
Definitely.
for being here and helping out with your expertise. I know they're gone now. Lacey and Greg, thank you guys so much for coming on and talking about your story and letting us know what's happening. This right here, I'm gonna have to. YouTube's been having a bad problem with the bots and stuff on it coming in. Let me hide that. But I want to thank everybody for watching because I know we had quite a few watching earlier. Why have I got that up there? No. I'm trying to hide it. I didn't mean to show it. We'll just do that then. But thank you guys for just thank you guys for watching. I got so distracted. I don't even know what I was saying. We'll see you guys next Friday. If it's too cold, we'll be doing this again. If not, then we'll be back out in the studio and seeing you guys together. So y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye, Debbie. Bye, Robert.
Bye.
Bye. I forgot how to get out of here. Oh, there it is. Bye.
Bye.